Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of The Tales of the Cosmos. Before we begin, let's start with an opener. So, our scene sets upon a sort of living room decorated in the shades of white and blue, ranging from the depths of the ocean to the bright, piercing white of the full moon. Spread across the walls are huge, shifting tapestries, shimmering in the dim light given by lanterns dotting the walls and ceilings. Sitting on a large sofa, impatiently looking at the time, is Pharasma, with a huge spread of food laid out on the coffee table before her. She's checking the hourglass sitting on the mantel, impatiently tapping her foot, arms crossed. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Damn it. Arms. Ah. Okay. Save your comments till after I'm done. Yes, impatiently tapping her foot. And we hear a pop. And right next to her appears none other than Nethys with a huge a huge container of, you think they're brownies, but they're slightly charred and darkened. What took you so long? It's going to be starting soon. I'm sorry, I got a little bit carried away with the cooking and the, I'm not a cook. I can see that. Do you know where Gorham is? He was supposed to be here an hour ago. Gorham? You know him and I don't talk too much. Speaking of which, why'd you invite him to this anyway? At that, you hear a solid thunk as a fist appears out of thin air. A hole punched in the fabric of space-time. The fist disappears, and the punch comes back, creating a larger hole, and again, until there is a 7-foot hole just appeared in midair. Stepping out comes Gorham in his full suit of armor, the giant glowing red eyes, looking around. Sorry I'm late. I ran into some issues. What kind of issues? You know this was a potluck. Did you bring any food? You look at his bare arms. That was the issue. What could you possibly have run into? Could it have been worse than me trying to make brownies and failing? Well, I was going to go to a bakery to get some, bread, as one does usually. Yeah, I have this bakery I really like in Halfdorn. Oh, the one with the little dwarven baker. I love his baguettes. Okay. Yeah, that one. Well, thing is, you remember that little thing I had to be at the other day at Halfdorn? The one where you burnt down my tree? Me? I didn't burn down your tree. No. I was just there. You know I love a good battle and just observing. Well, I forgot that the bakery didn't make it. So I was already running late and decided, fuck it. Fine, but next time we're hosting this at your house. Are you sure? Second thought. Never mind. That's what I thought. So, what's going on? Oh, it's about to start. And the camera pans, turns around, and we see a sort of box with a mirrored screen on the front. And on that screen is a pair of floating D20s, the mist swirling around them, painting them green and I have to look green and purple. On the front says Paradise Theater. We zoom in, and the screen changes from Paradise Theater to Tales from the Cosmos, with our lovely tree here, with our silhouettes and everything else. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I like it, but holy shit, the fourth wall doesn't exist anymore. Gorham ran through it.
Meta nice.
On the fourth wall.
I think I warned some people that today was going to be slightly meta. Should we put a meta warning up next time?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if our audience is into meta jokes or not. If they're not, well...
I mean, we're about to find out, you know?
I was going to say, that's fine by me. So, let's kick off that recap. Let's see. Who did we have this week? James. Could you please tell us what happened last week?
Oh, everybody got to talk to their godparents, I guess you could say. But Tish.
Except...
It started with all of us finishing up what we were doing, either in the tower or down with Miss Fluffy. Who, by the way, Alice did in fact regenerate, so now there's just a blue dragon wandering around. But then we all got separated into different groups who all found a door that led to the same room where a sleepy man was in his, a sleepy clergyman was in his bed. And there was a fireplace, and it was all warm and cozy. And then at the fireplace, we all ran across somebody. For Urvis, it was her new creepy stalker girlfriend. Except not really, because it's a demon, and she don't want none of that. For... Who came after that?
Next was, I have my
Samir and Eliadris?
Yes.
And they had...
Allura and Gorham.
Yes.
Yeah, they had Gorham, the Gorham, and Pelura, who was trying to deal with the Gorham until he just decided to Kool-Aid Man his way out of there. And then we had Havali and... No. Then we had Bryce and Grandma, who talked to Kate and Kalian. And Grandma now has an infinite turkey, or an infinite turkey leg.
Mm-hmm.
Then, I believe it was Havali and, or was it? No, it was...
No, it was Raul and Igor.
Yeah, Raul and Igor, who talked to Farsma, and both agreed to basically when they die, they will come back as Duskwalkers, which isn't that bad of a fate.
Out of the many other fates chosen for you? No. And then?
Corin and Havali.
Mm-hmm.
Because they talked to 3 different gods, and Shellian was very fascinated with Celeste because pretty snake.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly...
Don't forget Rory's in that list, but okay, yeah.
We had Rory, and then Nethys and Shellian. Mm-hmm. But then lastly we had, as I said, Polvari and Aki, who got to meet Desna. And Aki now has some magic star knife from Desna that talks and steals souls. And Polvari has information that, one, she can now laugh at Urves because everyone else got to meet their gods, except for the paladin. And also, Bob is not a cleric of Desna. Big. And that's where we ended with the big
All right. So yes, before we get into it today, there is one more scene I have, and then we will get into what happened there. We look upon a semi-transparent figure standing upon a rooftop, overlooking the square surrounding the Basilica of Calistrade. Fires burning from the north and the west, casting a dull orange light through the figure. As the figure turns to face the fires to the west, we see its face. It's Malathia, a troubled look on her brow. The camera focuses back on the square, and we can see two hooded figures, one bulky, one thin, both in hoods, sprinting towards the fire in the west. As they leave the frame, the camera focuses again on an item left in the square near the basilica. It's a large brass cylinder glinting dully in the faint light. The camera pulls back, revealing Malathia once again as she slowly fades away. All right, so we actually have one more thing to get at. I just realized. Rewinding just a bit, so everybody was having these conversations at the same time. Now, Eliadris and Samir, you're both leaving. So you were both on your way out the door after your meeting with Gorham and Pelura. You get the door maybe halfway open, and you hear behind you a tink, tink, tink.
Are they tapping on the frickin' TV glass?
No.
I'll turn.
Eliadris goes to look and see what it was.
You turn around, and there's a small piece of silverware, it looks like, on the ground. Maybe a spoon.
No.
I don't understand.
He picks it up.
Oh no.
I know what it is. James knows what it is. We'll to let you know later.
No, I need to know.
It's a spoon. Yes, a standard piece of silverware, although much more finely crafted than quite a few sets you've seen.
Every set he's seen. This is Eliadris we're talking about. He lives in a
Very
cave.
true.
He lives in a cave. And now he's seeing stuff that's been machine worked.
Mm-hmm. What do you do with it?
Give it back to the portal.
He'll put it in his pocket and go with Wally. Just a strange spoon.
Samir.
Must have been knocked off the table or something.
You mean Samir?
Yeah.
Just a spoon. And then we see a portal with an arm trying to find the fucking spoon.
As they turn around, yes.
I'm so confused.
I guess we should explain for our audience, should we? If you tuned into Monday Night Fire Strike, you would know that a witch warper decided to open a portal for a mischievous person to decide to stick a spoon through. That portal led to Cosmos.
Oh. Nice.
And then she let go.
Yep.
You have
So-
a spoon.
So, with that being the case, let's go ahead and yes. So, all of you managed to finish your conversations around the same time, and stepping out into the hall, you kind of all do it at the exact same time. You look left, look right. All of you are standing in a hallway with identical doors.
Wait, all of us? All of us?
Well,
All of us. All of us.
all of you.
Almost all of us. Ooh.
There is no Alice, and there is no Bob.
Good.
They're not real. They don't exist.
What
that-
happened?
Well, see, in the business we call it fucked shit happened. And we all basically got teleported into these pocket dimensions where we talk to gods. Well, most of us.
The doors are still behind you.
I wouldn't open them. Some fucked shit probably happens if you try and go back. It's like you open it, it's just a portal to nothingness.
Or a flame of fire or something.
At least we'd be warm. No,
Val
flame
goes
of
back and is
stone.
trying to open the door.
Well, we're gonna let
Does
Val
anybody
go
stop
through the
her?
plane of...
No?
Nah, she just gets to go to the plane of fire. That's on her.
Vol has magic powers. She'll be okay.
Yeah, she'll live. She'll be fine.
She opens the door, and, well, it's
Yeah,
the
but-
sleeping quarters that... Who is she with? She was with Rawl and, Igor. Yeah, that was the room you guys just came out of. There's still the sleeping cleric on the bed.
But that's a different door than everybody else came out of, right?
Yeah.
You all came out of separate doors, but it looks like they keep the sleeping quarters here fairly
Uniform.
Symmetrical. Yeah, uniform.
Huh. I thought we were all, like, about to die. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad we're not, but I'm just saying.
Does it look like the same guy?
They're not all the same guy. They are all of the same type, wealthy, affluent, slightly overweight, but they're all different.
Bruxelles.
Drug.
Some of them are bald. Some of them decide they'll live with the, monk cut.
Some of them have no choice but to live with the monk cut.
More or less, yeah.
No one notices that Igor's hand is now clay.
Oh, we just that last time.
Yeah. I made sure they knew that your hand was.
Oh, they knew?
I
They
told-
know it's clay? Alright.
I told them that during the fight, when your hand was clay.
Yeah. Much appreciated, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what is the plan now? I wanted to go to the plane of fire.
Key
Just
and
because-
Sakura have closed ranks.
Uraves,
Yes.
can I go to the plane of fire?
Maybe someday, but not today.
Okay. I met a nice lady.
Really? We should probably explain to each other what we did see. Margaret,
Oh, in
Where
this
did
case, who we saw.
Margaret, where did you get that? Why do you have a turkey leg?
Hey, listen. I got it from the man, the myth, the legend.
Key
The
looks
best
Just
over
one.
nodding along.
to
The
your
best drinker in the entire multiverse, alright?
the key looks to Uraves actually. He's like, well, not all of us. They said they forgot you.
Righteous indignation, paladin must not smite.
Oh, Igor and Raul have something to give Aki and... Not Aki, Samir and address. Forgot about that.
Yeah, me too. What
I
was
thought
it
that
again?
was Bryce and Margaret.
Was it?
It was a
what?
Because he
it
specifically told
it was, yeah.
Bryce that it was not his, and he was meant to give it to somebody else.
Oh yeah.
Right. See, I knew it was one of my characters.
Yeah, Bryce is like looking at it with that look that's like, but open it. Then just sighs, walks up to Eliadris and holds it out. He's like, Caden Kalian said that this was supposed to be yours. And before you ask, yes, that one.
All right. That is a request I do not wish not to take. And he takes it.
Okay, it is a small brown paper package.
Please be a bag of shit.
It's just a whoopee cushion.
And there was another one for Samir.
Oh, was there two or was there only one?
I think it was
Just one. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
And whatever's in there, share it with Samir.
That's true.
He'll take a peek, call Samir over, wave Samir over.
This is how we die. What is it?
You see a pair of corked vials.
Well, I'm not sure, but it doesn't look like what we're supposed to forget. So perhaps it's help to get it.
Well, they promised us that they would help us, so...
Did you open the package completely?
Yeah, he'll open it the rest of the way.
Okay. As you open it up, you get a better look. And both vials are filled with what seems to be some sort of bright red liquid.
Bullshit here, don't waste it.
Is it cedar oil?
No, that's clear.
Ah,
No notes, no anything else?
Nothing.
what a strange potion. There's supposedly one for both of us.
Most likely, but I'd love to know what it is. Perhaps Ralph could help us with that.
At mention, you look over and he's actually looking at them with his now that he has the goggles of alchemy, they have like not telescoping lenses, but like, you know how jewelers have those glasses that have the
Yep.
Yeah.
lenses that they can put down one at a time to get more magnification. He's got those, and he's been looking at them from like around your side. You just turn around, he's there.
What do they allow you to do?
I mean, they don't really do anything. It was just more they gave me like a +1 to my crafting checks so that I can better identify things.
Okay. Would you like to make that crafting check?
Yosh. Crafting.
Crafting.
Whoa.
Come on.
Oh. I didn't know it was possible for James to do that.
I craft good.
I didn't know it was possible for James to roll above a 10.
We're not in combat.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Roll. You look at these and realize when it comes to potions, these are probably some of the most unique and expensive potions on the face of the earth.
Someone give me them so that I can make more.
I'm not sure you'd be able to.
I do have magic crafting as a feat.
These are considered minor artifacts.
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck, yeah, no, I won't be able to do that until I'm like level 15 or some shit.
All you know is the name.
Decks of many things, but in potion form?
Hey, remember how I said that I opened up my notes and they had been deleted? Yeah, that name was on there. So I'm going to do a close memory recall here. They are Vials of Eternal Battle.
Ooh, what that do?
That's a good question. No one has ever had one. As far as you know, anyone who has never been back to tell the tale. You just have heard to you, you think, well, it's taught as more of a legend than a potion. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
The tale of, the chosen of Gorham get vials of eternal battle said to have been made from his blood.
Huh.
Yikes.
That's the blood of a god.
I mean, they definitely are blood colors, so.
Strange artifact. That. Why would he give them?
No,
blood?
like it's actually the blood of Gorham. Those are potions of eternal battle. Don't drink them.
Potion of eternal battle?
Yes.
That sounds very useful
And
if we're
ominous.
going to be in a very big fight.
I don't
Yes,
see
they
how
would be.
useful for me.
Well, Samir, they were chosen by you were chosen by him.
Oh yeah, he's not saying no. He's gonna hold on to one, but he's still like, I don't quite understand this.
Sounds like they was
Tucks his vial away and pulls out the spoon and hands it to Rao. Can you tell me about this? And
It's
if
a
you say it's a spoon, I'm going to hurt you.
he stops.
He
mid-word.
laughs because you both know he's not going to hurt you.
And there it is.
There it is.
This is just priceless.
Feast or famine.
The mix.
Jesus.
It has begun.
It'd probably be better to take it to one of the spellcasters. Like,
Well, why would they know anything about spoons?
I mean,
Well, what answer do you give him?
It's a very nice spoon. Where'd you get it?
I fell, I guess, off of a shelf in the room before we left, but after the gods had left.
Who puts a spoon on a shelf?
Who the fuck stabs a cat?
And he gives it back to you. He's like, it's a very nice spoon, Address. Keep it safe.
Oh, all right. I just wanted to make sure because it's very, well, it's different.
It is. I've never seen a spoon so well made. Maybe that's why they kept it on a shelf.
I just remembered. Aki taps Samir's shoulder. He's like, "Hey, what can you tell me about this one? It's like yours." It holds out the star knife.
In Aki's head. Are you requesting me to have access into this man's mind?
No. Asking him about you. Out loud to the
Affirmative.
Oh.
Anyone who bothers to look does see, yes, a star knife made of a dark red metal.
So basically, he has Edie as a star knife.
No.
That was a joke.
That is really strange, Aki. You're talking to it. Please, we'll have to talk about this later.
Are you sure you would not like me to access his mind?
Oh, great. He's talking to a weapon.
Let's see. Who else heard who else was in that room with the key?
Pulvari.
Pulvari, you're hearing all of this.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Nah, he's not crazy. It's a magic weapon. It talks to him. But it's got like pick who it wants to talk to or some gobbledygook like that. You know how clerics be. Nothing can be simple.
Thank you for translating.
Pat, pat, pat the weapon.
Pricks your
Warm
finger.
feelings.
Now she's touching it on the face of it, not like dumb
Right.
enough to grab it by the edge.
Yeah, it might rend your soul from your body. That would suck.
I mean, who needs souls? Am I right?
I mean, here's the thing: does Pulvari have one?
I'm sure it could find one to steal from you.
No, give that back. That one's part of a collector's set.
Hmm. I
Never make the DM
suggest
go,
we proceed with caution.
Okay, proceed with caution.
Alright, that means you don't hit everything when the moment you see it.
Please do not hit me on hard surfaces. I do not cut stone easily.
Just flesh. Got it.
And souls. Probably bread if you really wanted to butter it up.
I am not a bread knife.
Everything's a bread knight if you try hard enough.
This
That's
is uncomfortable.
That's the same thing as saying that everything. I shouldn't continue.
What is everybody else doing? You seeing these people talking out loud to nothing.
Watching.
Rolf's just trying to figure out why the spoon, and also why a god gave those two his blood. Bryce is just drinking. And
Drinking-
Irvis is just
Oh, yeah.
Irvis is just like very confused about everything in reality right now. And looking over her shoulder to see if she's being stalked by a demon anymore.
I mean, yes, this is true. There is no one there, Urabes.
I don't smell burnt turkey.
No.
Grandma's eating and drinking, and Igor's letting his familiar crawl through his clay.
Ugh.
Ew.
It's a snake, so it's fine.
How does that make
It's
it
just-
fine?
Warning.
You should have made it one of those giant centipedes.
That'd be a little more unnerving.
Yeah, I know.
But it's just sort of slithering through holes in Igor's arm, you know.
Ew.
As the snake slithers, Igor just sort of makes a spot for it to slither through, you know.
Celeste sees this snake swimming in the clay and sort of says to Colin, "Dirty."
Dirty. Rawl's messenger bag trembles a little more because Footsies recognizes there are now two snakes.
Footsies hasn't left that bag in weeks, has he?
No, because there's snakes out there.
I mean, no one's even talking about the spider crawling around in Grandma's hair.
Yeah, that's just because we just think it's an actual spider.
We've all seen it.
We just think that Grandma is like that done. Grandma really let herself go. I mean, she doesn't even get the spider out of her hair.
All right. There's that.
We've disturbed the GM.
Sorry.
We love you, Gunner.
There we go.
Oh,
All
he-
right. So,
He's just
what is the
us.
plan? As you look around, this is, some sort. It seems to be a kind of main hallway. There are, on one side, just behind you, you have the stone walls with the doors down the hall. There is on one end of the hall a staircase leading, it seems to be down, and then on the other end there is a staircase that seems to lead up. And then on the other wall, the long hallway, it is stained glass. A lot of them are depictions of some of the teachings of Calistrade, and in some of the spots, it's clear enough that you can kind of see through and see that you are one level, above the main floor.
I like to imagine that Calistrate is just Mr. Krabs.
Ahoy, me SpongeBob! I've overdosed on ketamine and am going to die.
I mean, his like teachings are the money is always right.
I mean, fair.
Now the big question is, where's Bob and where's Alice? Because they're supposed to be in charge of this job, and who's going to take their place if they never show up?
I think another good question is where are we in relationship to everything else? Because if we don't know where we are, how are we going to find what we're looking for?
Well, it seems to be that you are on the first floor in the main hallway with access to the ground floor.
I would say.
And the ground floor has the gem, yes?
Yes, it does.
I'd probably go to wherever the main chamber is.
That's not a bad idea.
Sorry, it's 1 second.
Haha, your idea was too good. You all get to die.
G fucking G.
Okay, sorry. So you said head to the ground floor, correct?
No, we said that we were just making sure that on the ground floor was the gem, and someone made a suggestion. What was it?
Go to the main
Yeah,
chamber.
the ground floor is the gym. Sorry, somebody's doing something downstairs. It's distracting me.
And we're on the floor above that.
Right.
Right, I guess we would just want to go down.
All right. Give me guys just 1 second. Sorry.
If that's okay with the rest of the party.
Cricket.
I'm just trying to wait for the GM, because Eliad would be wondering if we should just have a team go ahead first and spot all the guards.
Down the potions and charge in blindly. Let's do it.
We could send in the rogue who has stealth savant.
Send in the 2 barbarians. I can just crush anything that gets in their way.
Unless it's a boss. You go in there and you start hearing boss music.
No, hey.
A fog wall pops up behind us.
Yeah, what if this is Dark Souls? Did you cross the fog wall without us?
Oops. I'm there on the first encounter, so you don't know.
See, now the thing is,
All right, I'm back. Apologies.
we can send in 2 barbarians and a grandma.
Yeah, but remember, Gary, we're not doing our 5e Warlock of the Amulet idea where you have the one barbarian that has all of their amulets so it can just keep teleporting away when it's about to die.
Yeah. I love that idea.
The help mommy I'm scared button.
Hell yeah,
Okay.
dude.
So you guys are headed downstairs? Is that what I've heard?
Yes.
I think we're deciding... Did we decide
Should-
we're just gonna bulldoze our way through, or are we sending sneakies?
We are on a time limit.
Yeah, we've got a time limit, so we've got a...
A very
think the
long
best
time
idea-
limit.
And also, most of the time,
I don't know, dude.
I would
I
say
wouldn't
at this
take any
point,
steps.
you guys have been about 6 hours in.
So we have 2 hours in here.
That was...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, see? So every second counts. So we've got to just kill everyone.
I mean, far be it for me to tell the party not to kill everything.
Yeah, see?
That's the DM's
James-
job.
Yeah, James is fucking nuts. He doesn't get to say no.
Should we send someone or someone's down just to spot how many guards there are and how many are nearby and waiting?
Let me see if I have a thing for that, because I might on someone. My barbarian, but
I mean, there's quite a lot of us. If anything gets in the way, we'll kill it.
that does seem very. That does
Also,
seem
he
very.
has this. So he goes at full speed while he does it.
Hivali. So you guys are discussing this. You see a figure walking up, round the corner up the stairs.
Oh dear.
Time to kill everyone.
Hold on. Well, first, does it look like Alice or Bob?
Thank you for asking that question. As the figure comes into full view, it does seem to be Alice. Trudging her way up the stairs. Hands on knees.
Oh, Alice, thank goodness it's you. I was about to shoot you with magic.
Is everybody here?
We're
Well,
missing
everyone but
Bob.
How did we get separated on the stairs?
That's a long story.
We also got reunited on the stairs.
I have been climbing stairs for the past hour. How are all of you here before me?
Gods.
Pretty much.
Excuse me?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's right.
we had a pantheon powwow.
Oh, what? You did what?
Yep, we talked to gods.
Jesus. All right.
Grandma,
So we agree.
Grandma's just staring at Alice, still munching on her endless turkey leg.
And she manages to pull herself into an upright position. And you... Far be it from me to, well, be nosy, but you all happen to have things like turkey legs and tankards of ale. What the hell
far be it
happened?
from you to be nosy.
Star knife.
Did you a star knife? Oh, that's nice. It talks.
In our heads.
Permission to access this user's mind.
Do it.
Greetings. Excuse me, I think I'm going crazy. Let me just lay over here for a second.
No, it's got
I am not crazy.
Nor am I going.
Ever. I am here to stay forever and ever and ever.
Please, state your name. It's asking me for my name now?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it can talk to you politely and all that stuff.
Why? Alice. Greetings, Alice.
Soul absorbed.
It's a pleasure to meet you. What the hell kind of magic weapon is this?
Dunno. Came from a god.
It's a what? Which god?
Big butterfly lady.
Desna.
That one.
The one who likes star knives.
You met Desna.
You should talk to these badasses. They apparently talk to Gorum and aren't dead.
You talked to... She seems very confused right now. Gorum? As in the god of war.
Yes, he punched a hole through reality or something. It was fascinating.
He did what? Okay, where's Bob? I'm
Bob is
We don't know.
fake.
Polvar
Bob,
just
so
walks up and
what?
slaps a key and goes, "Don't say that out loud."
Bob, so what?
I don't know. He's not here.
Cake. He, a key has a unrequited crush on him and thinks he looks like a snack.
Roll me a bluff check. Roll me a bluff check.
Hold on, I'm trying. I'm laughing too.
Quick exchange.
We
of first
can't
thought.
breathe.
Oh my god.
Do you want to perhaps re-roll that?
I don't know. Let's see, I've only got a plus 12. Fuck it, I'll do it once and hope we don't run into combat. That's better. That's better. I'm keeping it.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah. The first time I wanted it to roll a 1.
Looks at you. I see.
Yep, it's the beard. He's got a thing for him.
What's up, Bob? You looking like a snack.
All right. I'm frankly at my wit's end here. You all got to meet deities, and I got to climb stairs. Lovely.
Perhaps that was your own meeting of divinity.
I don't think there's a god of stairs.
Hey, you never know. There's God for everything.
I mean, let's be real for a sec. Just look at Bob. I mean,
The guy has to teleport because he can't go upstairs.
look at Bob.
He's the god of plot convenience.
Hell yeah, dude.
I
Bob's
mean,
a snack, brother.
God,
Look
he's stacked.
I was gonna
He's stacked as fuck.
Hey, Bob, you're looking like a snack.
he's almost as big as Sergeant Clegan, if anybody knows that meme. So, all right. Weapon, tell me your stupid name so I know what to call you. My name is your hubris.
Wow, that's itchy. It's itchier than all the edges on that knife.
That was a joke. Intended to get you to not ask stupid questions.
Oh, I didn't ask it.
I am going to destroy that weapon the chance we get. How does that sound?
I like it. You can't touch it.
The master has spoken.
Oh, look at that, okay. Now you got 2 things that call you master.
He looks to his great axe. You can talk.
Oh, make it 3 then.
It's a great axe with a skull on it. So he's just staring at it. Oh, it's not talking.
No.
All
It's
right.
your boyfriend.
Just tilt.
Never mind.
All right. So let's get out of here so we can tease each other in the privacy of our own home. How does that sound?
I don't know. I mean, the acoustics here are great.
They really are.
Yes, I'm sure you'd love to listen to yourselves banter all night long, but we have things to do.
We're 1 floor away from the gem and your donation box.
Yes, we are.
I think we already got everything that went into the donation box.
Doesn't mean if there's not more in it, I won't take it.
Isn't there something in, like, every holy book about greed?
I think we went over this before, and you're still not changing my mind.
Far be it
No.
from me.
Actually, it was me and you who had this conversation.
Far be it for any of us to try and talk to Alice about money.
Yes, I see. And with that, she turns around. I have a feeling that whatever magic was used to elongate those stairs actually lead right back to the main room.
Huh. Well, we better get going because I doubt that the gem's not guarded.
Fair, although if we're lucky, maybe it's been poisoned. They've been poisoned like everyone else. Speaking of which, whose idea was that?
My mind.
You've been finding people poisoned too. I thought it was just us.
Oh no, I found several of them on the stairs, passed out.
Yeah, we found several in the guards' barracks that were already passed out.
Well, whatever kindred spirit is watching over us, I would love to meet her.
Unless it's somebody looking to take our prize before we get it.
At which case, we should move all the faster, don't you agree?
Mm. I love
With that, turns around and heads towards the stairs.
Yep. We follow. Two of us.
All right. Excuse me. All right, so you're headed down the stairs. What order would you go in? Who would you have near the front? There's quite a few of you.
Probably Urves.
Igor at the front.
Then Urves and a key.
Okay. Are you
Sorry,
walking down the stairs, or are we sneaking down the stairs?
Fuck it. Let's just stride our happy asses in there.
Yeah, stride at 20 foot.
For Igor.
Well, hopefully Bob will already be there with luck. Make your way down the stairs, and it opens into that familiar giant antechamber. I will move us there. Just gaudily decadent.
Decadent.
Oh.
Yes. If you and I are looking at the same page.
Yeah, I know. I was just
We
saying. Decadent.
Oh.
Leviosa.
Oh.
Is the bottom floor filled with water and there's like these gates that come up and giants that sit there and crouch and try to stomp on you?
What?
Sorry, Dark Souls 3 moment.
I was going to say, no more Dark Souls references.
Can't guarantee.
Mm-hmm. So there are, yes, the massive golden domes, along with the, there seems to be an old pipe organ behind this altar that hosts the gym, and in front of that, a pulpit and a set of pews. All you've seen before, and including a donations box that is filled to the brim with gold and gems.
Well, there Alice goes. Can she get
There
to it,
she-
though?
There she
It is sitting right on the, it's sitting right front and center. I mean, it's bolted into the ground, so
Key leans
let's
over.
see here.
The trap.
Well, let's see.
Are there any guards?
Not that you can see.
I hate that phrasing.
All right,
Grandma
Alice.
and Igor would like to perceive too.
Sure. Everybody, if you want to perceive, you can go ahead and percept.
Probably an important time to perception. That was Samir and
So many perception rolls.
we just need to give like James a party perception roll, like average of all his rolls. Like you get like an average of plus 19, so just roll once with a plus 19.
All right, Bryce.
He's still going.
Bryce and Rawl. And
What about
Margaret and Ellie.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Everybody who rolled over a 25 or more. There we go. Everybody who rolled a 25 or more, you will see that there are, in fact, guards. But they've been laid down in the pews. They're sleeping. As Alice goes over to check the lock on this donations box.
Sleeping or drugged?
Oh, no, she doesn't. That's 2 nat ones in a row, Alex.
I was going to say, wow. That's
She's way
bad.
distracted by gold.
She's.
Fever.
You hear, damn it. Bryce, do you have a pick?
He pulls the fucking, like, pick off of his back that he's had this whole time. They're great for breaking ground.
I hate you.
Do you want me to smash it open?
No. Don't need to do that if we don't have to. Let's see. Someone asked a question about the guards.
Well, I thought you answered that, and I didn't get a high enough perception roll.
Someone asked if they were sleeping or poisoned, and well, they are doing the same shallow breathing like everybody, like all of the other guards you found before.
So poison,
Maybe,
presumably.
presumably. Well, let's see here. Alice, do you have another lockpick or not?
Oh, I do have my magic lockpick. My
That would be
skeleton
magic
key.
right now.
Yeah, he probably thinks about things like, just holds out the skeleton key.
Well, are you just going to admire it, or are you going to give it to me so I may use it?
Give it back. And then he hands it over.
No promises.
Well, then I'll
And-
be taking its worth out of your pay.
Oh, really? Lovely. And with that, I believe it just does it, right? It's a Nike sneaker.
No, it, hold on, let me find it exactly. Skeleton key. This key can be used in place of Thieves' Tool when attempting a pick a lock, and it grants a +1 item bonus to the thievery check.
All right, well, she's just going to try and thievery again. That's better. That would be 39. You hear a subtle click, and the lid to this opens, revealing all sorts of lovely gems and jewels.
Jimmy!
I quite like this pick. How much for it?
Hold on, I need to look up how much it's worth for her.
I'll take that collection box. You can take the pick. Wink.
Skeleton key.
How high up is the gem?
Ah, that's a good question.
Actually,
Alright.
yeah, this is just a standard one, but he points to her and the key and says, and then points to the collection box and says, "I'll give you that for that."
No deal, I could buy 4 of these with what's in here. Tosses it back.
Almost.
Just smiles because he got it back from her.
So how high up? So the altar is behind the pulpit. Let me just... So behind the pulpit, and it is up probably 10 feet, but there is a set of stairs leading up to it.
But are
That's
those...
nice. Is it attached to anything or just floating?
It is floating in the mouth of this, well,
yawning abyss?
excuse me, horned man.
Alice, do you have one of those bags that isn't already full?
Why, what's necessary? She says, walking up towards. Where is everybody at this point?
Eliadus is down below the pulpit, so he's, I guess, right by the. You said the organ was there?
Sure. Yes.
Let's see. Aki and Samir are probably hanging back a bit.
Igor's probably eyeing any entrances into the room.
Okay.
And Grandma's probably checking to make sure that the bodies stay down.
Yeah, Bryce is probably trying to find the staircase to check it for traps. And the others
Okay.
are kind of spread out along the room.
And Eliadus tells Alice, Al, it's needed to make sure if I grab that gem, I'm not touching it with my bare hands because, poison.
I see.
That and it steals souls.
This is true. Comes up to you. Here, would you like to grab it, or would you like me to grab it?
Mm.
Well, let Bryce check the stairs for traps real quick.
End very badly.
Okay.
Bryce may have the easiest way up if there are no traps.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Fuck
Hey,
it,
you did
whatever.
You did better.
He's got a +1 from Trap Finder. Oh, whoa.
I didn't know Bryce was into that.
Ha.
It was just a funny name.
I've actually been talking about those with my dad because he was like, "Hey, what are those?" Because I've seen people talking about that, and I'm just kind of confused. I was like, "Hey, so the internet's pretty cursed."
Pretty cursed. All right. Bryce, you do your once over the stairs. You don't. Well, you're looking and you check under the rug, that the decorated rug. There are no. What's it called? There are no pressure plates. You don't find any tripwires. You don't find any runes or sigils of any kind anywhere on the set of stairs.
I think it's clear.
Eliadus will gesture to the stairs. You may get it if you wish.
To who is he talking to, Bryce?
Alice.
Why, thank you. I love holding power in my hands. How did you know?
Well, I was the last one to handle one. I figured I didn't want to push my luck.
Fair enough. Okay. She slowly ascends up the stairs, shooting dirty glances at Bryce each step of the way up. If you were wrong and these aren't clear, I'm going to hurt you.
If there's anything left of you.
Ha ha ha. You know my getting up to the top. She's on the top platform at this point, and steps closer up to the gym. You know that I'm more than capable of handling my...
Boom.
As she touches the gem, I need everyone to make a
Oh dear.
will save.
Oh dear.
Fun.
Yay! Well, Bryce is fine.
Grandma's fine too.
I wouldn't say fine.
I mean, if we crit failed, we only failed now.
Irvest is gonna re-roll that.
Everyone takes 4 times the number they rolled in mental damage.
Fuck it. Moving on.
Doubled if you crit.
Let's see here. All right, so we've got everyone feels an unseen force seize their body. Igor, you find everything except your jaw unable to move. Corin, same thing. Bryce and Margaret, you both have use of your head, neck, and let's see here, fingers.
Oh, actually.
Rawl, you can talk.
Full use of it.
You have use of your jaw. Let's
Okay.
see. Everyone else, Pulvari, same. Yeah, Pulvari and Aravis, same thing. Everyone else finds themselves unable to talk.
Would resolve pump my roll up a little bit? Because it doesn't sound like there's a succeed or critical succeed in this kind of roll.
What sounds like critical succeed is you can move your head.
Yes.
Didn't he else say something about not grabbing it with his hands? Since the jaw's the only thing Corin can move.
Oh, she should probably make a will save too to see if she can talk at all, huh?
Grandma's got full use of her head. That's all she needs, really.
She's still munching.
Oh yeah, buddy.
The turkey leg was at her mouth when it happened. Like, good.
Samir, you do have the ability with your resolve. Yeah, you do have the ability to move your head and fingers, but not your hands, just your fingers.
That's all I need.
Yeah. Fingers is all you need for somatic components.
Hell yeah, buddy.
You're not able to move the palms of your hands, so if you needed to grab anything out of your pockets, you wouldn't be able to do that.
Sounds pretty spooky.
So more or less, you can flip somebody the bird, but other than that, let's see. Alice, she's able to talk. I thought that gloves would be fine.
I don't think it was the gem's fault.
What do you mean?
I think some asshole just got us.
Some asshole? Why, I'm offended, Pulvari.
Yep, the big one.
The big one? That's not fair. Those of you that are able to move your heads around see that the voice is coming from stage right. As it slowly comes out of the shadows.
Bob.
You do in fact see Bob, yes.
Dun, dun.
A dark, menacing look on his face. You know, with all of you doing so much work for me, I was able to spend some time to devise the other locations of the rest of the gems. And I got to thinking, the day I have to share any of this is the day my plan goes to ruin.
Did
So,
that plan involve pretending to be a priest?
walking his way up towards the front, a priest? Why, as a cleric of Desna,
You ain't
I'm
no cleric of
afforded-
Desna.
That offends me, Pulvari. Do you have any evidence to the contrary?
Yes,
What?
I've spoken to Desna herself.
Oh, spoken to Desna.
Where do you think
Sure.
Aki got the fucking weapon? She told me that one day a priest of Desna would give me a portent. And when I said, "You mean Bob?" Oh, well, the goddess herself got a little cross and said, "Bob is no shepherd of mine." And imagine how I felt. A little confused. Still a little hungover. But then it all started making sense.
As you mentioned the knife, his eyes do turn to a key, and he abruptly changes directions toward a key.
Yeah.
Oh, really? A knife? Let's take a look at this,
The
then.
key is going to mentally, I guess, tell the knife, "Don't let him take you."
Affirmative. Engaging defensive countermeasures.
Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Walking up to a key. Oh, that's a very nice blade you've got there. Be a shame if someone were to come up and take it. Let's see here. As he reaches for the blade, let's see here. That's plus 18.
As he reaches for the blade, can he?
Aki, would you like to spend a resolve point to re-roll that?
To reroll what? Oh.
Would you allow the knife to use one of your resolve points to re-roll?
Oh yeah. But also, I'ma do this. I can move my fingers and talk.
Let's see.
Oh my god, Diamond Dust, you're Shiva.
Oh, there's just an aura of cold, 15 feet in every direction around Samir, who is next to a key. Just to
I
make
was
things
going.
harder for Bob.
All right, what kind of save is that?
Fortitude.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
All right.
Still half damage. Every round.
That's a crit success.
Uh,
39.
I don't
It's a
think
40.
that, I don't, unless it says so, I don't think it has a crit success.
Let's see here.
You sure?
I guess not. Oh, that's very, very cute. I like that. 1d20.
Basic saving throws are no damage on
Right,
crit
I
success.
understand. I understand. It says a basic saving throw on there.
Yeah,
So, yeah, he takes no damage from it.
yeah.
more of a reaction to whatchamacallit.
What are you afraid of? Afraid that I might take the weapon? As he touches it, it stings him and he recoils. That wasn't very nice. Reaches for it again, and it's almost like he's grabbing the contact end of a taser every time he grabs it. That's not very funny.
Neither
Eventually-
are you, Bob.
I'm hilarious, Raul. Now watch your mouth before bad things happen.
If only he could throw a... Oh, that'd be funny. I'm very funny. Turns to look at him, acid flask in the face.
Let's see here.
For reference, also,
Mhm.
Grandma's struggling to move everything. She's still struggling to like move, try and move everything, and this probably
Steps.
sounds like
Go ahead.
roars almost.
Oh, what's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Moving over to Margaret. Where's the turkey leg?
It's in her hand.
Oh, that's quite a
Don't
turkey
stick the
leg.
Turkey leg.
Mind if I have a bite? And with that, removes it from your grasp.
If you think about anything with that, I'm taking a bite of you.
Takes a purposely in front of you, takes a huge chunk out of the turkey leg. This is good. Caden's work.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure that's just verbal and somatic, right? Pretty sure it is. Like, if it'll work. There we go. Oh no, that's not the one I wanted. It's this one. It's a fun. Don't worry about it. Yeah. How I'm like fucked off from everyone, right? Like I'm not too close to everyone, right?
Depends what you're doing.
15-foot burst.
You should be far enough away, yes.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot it was a basic save.
Yep.
Oh wait.
That's a reflex, correct?
Yeah.
You see those muscles? He can barely move his arms. Damn it.
You throw this acid blast, and it's almost as if he's not there, and then he's back. Well, that's not very nice. Stepping out of your 15-foot burst. Let's see. Yeah. I'll have to remember that you've got an attitude. In that case, I think I'll be keeping this, he says, tucking the turkey leg into a bag.
I will eat you and everything you care about.
Just remember, sometimes eating sentient creatures gives you indigestion.
Suddenly, I feel like I have it already.
I'd rather
I see.
you eat shit.
Who was that? Bryce?
Havali.
Oh, Havali. Oh, Havali. Why do we have to be on such terms moving closer to Havali? It's not like I'm the bad guy here. I'm just... Well, as you know, the gems send people back to where they come from. So, once I've taken this gem and sent everybody home, I've spent enough time searching for the rest of the gems that I can handle them on my own. And then, when I take them all back to the tower, oh, that's where the fun begins. I'm going to use that power for my own ends. How does that sound?
He has control of his mouth, right?
Yeah.
Just spits at Bob.
That's not very nice. You know, I could have kept this charade going up for as long as I wanted, but somebody got smart. Somebody decided to talk to Desna. And decided, well, that's the end of that. As soon as they decide, I'm not what I told them I was, at what point do they start questioning all of my other motives?
Then what was it all about, Bob? Power? Trying to get your wife back?
That's the funny thing. You all helped me in a strange way when you brought Havidra back from the dead. Made my job a lot easier. He says, walking towards the stairs and Alice.
Would we have simply left you to rot with that knife in your back?
That would have been an unfortunate, how you say, setback? Yeah, it would have. With that, he's at the top of the stairs. Anybody else have insults to throw at me before I decide to move on with my life and send you all back where you came from?
What about us that didn't do this for some good altruistic bullshit and just wanted to get paid?
Wrong place, wrong time, friend. Sorry for that.
Now, don't mark my words, Bob. I don't care how long or where, but you'll be sorry.
I'm sure I will. In the afterlife. No. Let's see here. At the top of the platform next to Alice. Now let's see. I've got paralyzed the crew, stolen the gems. Well, stealing the gem, just about to. Let's see. Alerting the guards of the city. The gem, the shield's about to wear off. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, that's right. And with that, with that, takes his knife and just cuts straight through Alice.
Yo! Yo!
Now would be a good time for Gorham to intervene.
Just opens her back from shoulder to hip. That is for questioning my every fucking move. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. Reaching out, grasping the gem. I need everyone to make me another will save.
But first, that's gonna happen. And then as she, I assume, drops. Kalora, protect.
She's frozen. Let's see.
It's only verbal. That's all I need.
But is it enough?
Don't let Alice die, damn you. Yeah, re-rolling that. There we go.
All right.
And then we'll save. Okay.
Hold on. All right. Let's see.
Please let a key be free.
Okay, so that's 4. Let's see here. 23. Sorry, I'm doing math here.
Quick math.
Not very quick, unfortunately. Bryce. And then interesting. All right. Samir. Eliadris. Hold on 1 second.
And a key.
No.
Oh.
Samir, Eliadris, Igor, Polvari, Bryce, and Rawl. As he touches this gem, there's a huge flash of light, similar to those that you felt in the past. And, well, you are all transported into not back home. You are transported all together into one dark, empty plane. You see no ground that you are standing on. You see no light, no stars, no sun, no moon, no any defining features. You are all trapped on this small little demi-plane. Let's talk about those who didn't disappear. Hivali, Urves, Margaret, Corin, and Aki. As you see this bright flash, your eyes adjust, and where your friends had stood are small piles of ash.
Sorry. Mega rage.
Too bad you can't move.
Damn you, Thanos.
Urves is struggling so hard to free herself. So hard.
Bob is gone. Alice is still
Oh.
there, but she's not looking any better. It's looked like the magic is holding her up.
Can we move?
You can try.
I'm trying.
Make me a will save.
Very much so. Oh. My nat 20 wasn't enough. I'm not breaking out of this.
She's gonna re-roll that. Damn it.
Doesn't even matter.
Why is it that James only ever rolls one better than his previous roll?
I
Or
did,
just significantly worse? Like one of the two.
I did the exact
He
same.
doesn't wait long enough between rolls.
Anyone
Well-
that rolled 30 or better finds themselves regaining control of the upper half of their body.
How far is Grandma away from Alice?
Alice is up on the platform.
Fuck.
Still, actually, and at this, actually, hold on, let me see. Well, no, at this point, she has collapsed to the altar floor. She's fallen off of that top platform down to the pulpit below.
What's the distance in feet?
From you, about 60.
Yeah. Fuck. Let's see. Do I got anything for that? I might.
Uraves, you see a little Val tumble in from some random shadow of the room and going and is toddling up towards the pulpit, towards Alice.
She can't even move her mouth. She can't do anything.
I was going to say, okay, at this point, Uraves, the spell is starting to slowly fade. You will have gained control of your head.
She's just like staring at the spot where her friends used to be.
That fucking bastard.
Malaki, you are able to talk at this point as well. Same with Havali.
Violent roaring.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. Grandma too.
Oh no, Grandma's child.
But
Grandchild.
you see, sorry, but Val is walking up towards the pulpit. At this point, all of you feel extremely tired, as if a great weight has been planted upon your shoulders. And the doors at the back, I guess at the entrance of the basilica, fly open. Does anybody turn around to look?
We can't. I can only turn my head.
I can look. I'm gonna look.
Corin looks, he can twist.
Mm-hmm. You see a lone figure in a rain-drenched hood. The figure throws the hood back. It's Kikimora,
Uh-oh.
striding swiftly up past the opened provisions box towards each of you. What happened here?
That snake of a dwarf. I'm gonna cut off his beard.
Yeah, you can have his beard. I want the rest of his face.
I'm gonna eat him alive.
The key, since you're raging, who is the enemy?
Yeah.
Everyone.
Society, because we live in one.
can't believe you've done this.
Oh,
we
he's
talk?
gonna rage, and we're gonna have to put him down, boys.
Talk
Dog's
about-
gone rabid.
First thing she does is she walks over to the raging, the raging barbarian.
His eyes are pure draconian right now, just snapping at her if he can.
Well, if you're going to make an attack roll, she's going to try and touch you.
He can only move his head, so unless she's
Oh,
going
okay.
like
She touches you on the back, and you mercifully fall unconscious.
all right, don't wake him up until Samir's back.
Do not
Until
open until
Samir's back?
Christmas.
Looking around at the other ash piles, and then up at the pulpit. Actually, yeah, you'd hear probably Val. Wake up! Wake up!
I saved her, goddammit, let her be alive.
You saved her, goddammit. You disappeared.
But I used it right before, right when he cut her. It has to be right as he cuts her.
Yeah. The reaction has to be right as. So
You don't have to. If it's a death effect, which it could be, it doesn't.
it very well could be.
It all depends what is on that weapon.
Yeah.
Could be lots of nasty things. So as she as Kikimora makes her way to the pulpit, she waves her hands. She waves a hand to one of the runes on the side of this carving next to the pulpit, and everyone regains the rest of their motor functions as she rushes up to the pulpit.
Grandma's rushing up too.
Havali's going with, but Urves is just crumpled. She's not moving.
All right. Corin, what are you up to?
He's gonna go over and see if Urvez is all right. Hey, you probably want to get up and help. Maybe you could save Alice. She's like the only one he attacks, so she's probably pretty important when it comes to getting rid of him.
She's just kind of got that 1,000-yard stare, staring into the distance, or at least at the ashes of what used to be.
Slap. Hey, wake up! Slap again.
She wakes up enough and just looks at you.
Hey, I never said I was the strongest person in the world. Come on. You gotta go save a thief in order to stop whatever the hell Bob is.
Wordlessly, she nods and stands back up and just kind of shuffles over towards Alice.
All right. Well, let's see. Whoever gets there first will see. Yes, you will see a Kikimora cradling the head of a fallen Alice, with Val, not Faye. Val just kind of wordlessly standing there.
Is she dead?
She's
Well,
dead, Jim.
We have two ways of doing this. Hold on. She can be dead now, with the opportunity for you guys to maybe revive her, finding someone who can raise dead. Or we can have a last few words, and then she will die, with no chance of revival.
Do what's better for the drama. Do what's better for the drama, boys.
Hey, dude, we can probably bring her back. She's probably legitimately one of our better ways of beating Bob. And we've already lost enough people. We don't know how we're gonna get them back. We're probably gonna need her.
The heart of the cards. I don't know. I will abstain
This choice
from
is
this
up.
vote.
This choice is up to the party.
I'm unconscious. It don't matter. I'm dead and unconscious.
No, out of character.
I
know.
abstain from this vote.
Chicken. Let's let her die for now.
I guess if my spell's not going
We'll,
away, it better be
we'll
dead.
bring it back eventually.
Bring it back later.
Are you guys sure?
Yeah.
That's worrying.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh shit.
Essentially, what happened is she was dealt enough damage that instant death.
What do they call that?
Massive damage.
Massive damage.
Yeah.
Hit the weak spot for massive damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was a crab this
Hey.
whole time.
Take damage equal to or greater than your maximum hit points in one blow.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, Bob hits hard.
Well, when
Yeah.
you're completely defenseless, and you
Probably
have
basically
somebody
coup de
spending
grace
all
her.
of that time just to, and then of course the weapon he uses itself.
Yeah, he basically, in 3.5 and Pathfinder 1 terms, he coup de grace her.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's defenseless, you can just spend an action and kill them.
Yep.
So, yes, you do find a lifeless Alice being cradled by Kikimora. That bastard did this. Somebody answer.
He did it. And now, all our friends are gone, and now we have no hope.
I'm going and say this.
Kikimora is the queen of Bastion.
Okay, that's I thought maybe, but I was like, the name seems
Yeah,
odd.
the name was confusing to me. I was thinking, what's a Kikimora? Sounds like a Pokemon.
No, this is the queen of Bastion, who also happened to be the sister of Alice.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
All our friends aren't gone. All our friends aren't gone, so we can get this undone if we can find the right, more powerful, well, an actual priest, not Bob.
She's thinking for a second. She'll come with me. As for the rest of you, do you know what's been going on outside?
I'm wondering how you got in here. That it's not supposed to be able to be crossed, I said, without, like, ripping people to pieces.
Well, I'd assume you destroyed the anti-magic barrier, which means there is no barrier left.
There's not an anti-magic barrier, but there was a time barrier that was supposed to be put in. Unless Bob killed the people that were supposed to watch it and broke the thing.
Time barrier? Are you talking about that... What, the brass cylinder that's sitting outside?
Yeah, it was
What about
supposed
the
to.
people who were guarding it?
Okay, it's not a supposed to. Was there anybody guarding it?
No.
Okay, then that's Bob's doing too. Just to make sure we got caught. Now let's get the fuck out of here, folks. Everybody grab a pile of ashes and come with us. Remember who you got.
Yikes.
Wait, before you go, I will tell the guards to look the other way. I can buy you a day before too many questions.
Thank you.
The docks have almost been completely burnt to the ground. There might be a ship left, but I would recommend getting out of Bastion while you can. And you might want to go take a look at what's left of the hideout.
Wait, what?
What's left?
Like I said, a lot has happened in the hours since you came in here.
Yeah, inside what Brass thing did, it's been 7 hours.
I'm going to pretend like I never heard any of this. Just go.
All right, and anybody down here, blame on Bob.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you. And
Much
get the
appreciated.
bastard for me.
He's
With that,
mine.
With that, she picks up the broken body of Alice and walks out towards the front of the basilica.
So,
How's everybody feeling right now?
who all did we lose?
You lost Bryce, Pulvari, Rawl, Igor, Eliadris, and Samir.
So,
Bob's real pissed about Rao.
Grandma's pissed. Grandma's gonna eat him.
Let's go back. Well, all right. Yeah, let's all right. You guys are real pissed. Well, let's see. I'm assuming Havali is business, well, right now business. Urvis, how you doing?
She's having a crisis of faith right now. She's
While you're
basically
standing there having that crisis of faith, you do see Val just standing shell-shocked. She does turn to you. What? She'll be fine, right?
She doesn't say anything. She just pulls Val in for a hug.
Aww.
How do you explain to someone that young death? Especially violent death.
Especially that young. She may talk and understand, but she don't understand.
Right.
She's like you. We'll bring her soul back into another body.
Jesus. Oh, this is really appropriate.
And she's trying so hard not to cry. Well, at the same time, basically thinking, like, I gave my life to you, Yomade, for justice. And this is how it's been repaid.
I'm starting to get a little sad right now, guys. Come on, I'm the DM. I have to be professional, damn it. All right, so at this point,
Corin's cleaning up around.
Nope, Aki's, let's see. Nope. Aki's asleep.
Havali's just dragging him.
Hits his head on every step.
Yep.
Where are you guys headed?
Guess back
First
to the
the turkey
hideout.
leg.
After we scoop everyone up into individual jars, which we'll mark later.
Oh God. But how will you know at that time?
Maybe you
'Cause where they were
spend some time
standing.
labeling them?
Yeah.
There's no actual items in the piles of ashes, are there?
There are not.
It's
Gotcha.
like they were disintegrated.
Maybe he was storing them up. Let's see here. Trying to find an appropriate. Let's see here.
So Bob took all the money too?
That was on Alice. Let's see.
On Alice, as in she still had the bags?
Holdings and everything.
She
yeah.
did, yeah. Let's see.
Oh,
Trying
that,
to
I
find-
guess now they're with Kikimura.
Yeah, now that
Which should be
Kikimura.
enough.
Kikimura
Should
stole our shit!
Should be enough money to buy who knows how many resurrections.
This is true. However, when you're the queen, things just tend to be done for you. That's the hope, right?
Yes.
Oh no.
What?
You hope things will be done for you.
Hopefully she
I
gets a
didn't-
priest and not a necromancer.
I mean, well, what's the difference?
Both
know the
can get
same
the
spells,
job
don't
done,
they?
thank you. Yes.
I mean like a mwahaha black sorcery necromancer.
I find that very offensive.
You
It's
mean
just gonna
Clark
be-
is ready for Bob?
Maybe I should have stipulated before we started that this is an adult game, although if you've watched any of our other games, you already know this. So, let's see. I gotta reconnect because I can't hear any of my music. Makes me sad.
Me too. That's why I tried to reconnect, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow and be like,
Yeah.
put the music back on.
Here, we'll do that.
Why'd you sound like the fucking meatball from that show on Adult Swim? I can't remember.
No, he sounded like Nerf
Aqua
there for a
Hunger
second.
Force.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dark sounds
all
like
two.
this.
We're gonna do.
Sad music.
We're back outside. We're not in the Basilica anymore. Unless you would rather. Hold on. Where's my. I forgot I had this.
Through the fire and the flame.
Hold on. Actually,
Such a shame the audience can't hear it, but hashtag blame Twitch.
this is better. I like this.
There it is.
No.
Yes! If anyone wants to listen along, just pop up Rain from Halo 3 ODST.
This is cruel.
Oh, man. Cruel and unusual?
Movie.
What's that?
Honestly, I mean,
Sounds like a noir movie.
Oh, yeah. This is the overworld music, I think, actually, for ODST.
So, like I said, Gunnar, Cyrus is, Grandma's going to be calling in some favors.
I see that.
Oh, yeah.
So, you guys are making your way back through Bastion. You see an unusual number of guards moving along, and all the while, all you can see is in the west flame. You arrive back at the hideout, and, well, you see standing out front, it's Slink, kind of just standing there in silence, watching the building go up in flames.
Slink, that's the inventor, right?
Correct.
Wasn't he supposed to be with? No, that was. No, he was supposed to be with the machine.
Yeah, him and Twinkle Toes.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing here? You were supposed to be watching the machine. It got broke.
But we saw the flame and we boots and we
And
Right.
Bob killed Alice.
with that he turns to Bob kid
And everyone else who's not here.
no, Twinkle Toes is he tried to find Boots and he's inside now.
Oh, reverse. Like, well,
Okay.
does it look like anyone could get in there and find anyone?
Grandma's not asking that question. She's getting big and she's finding him.
I was going to say this the structural integrity at this point looks suspect, and every now and again there are explosions inside because of, well, magical explosive devices going off.
Hopefully, Huge Grandma can find.
Grandma's gonna look.
Okay. Grandma, make me 2 rolls. 1, I need fortitude. 2, I need actually, yeah, you're not even I would say fortitude for this fire hazard because you're not even trying to avoid it. And also a perception check.
She's gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
That's no good. That's better.
Yay, Grandma!
Yeet.
Grandma, heedless of the roaring flames, you pull apart the front of the building, looking high and low, as part of the building falls in near the back. You're able to find 2 figures huddled in a corner. One is, well, an ashen from head to toe Twinkle Toes, curled around a small,
Ash
but
had to twinkle toes.
a small figure.
She
Neither
picks them up.
seem to be breathing. What's that?
She's picking them up.
Okay.
She's carrying them out.
Pick up the 2 of them, carry them out, and at that, the rest of the building collapses, leaving most likely the image you see here. At this point, Slink is curled up into a ball on the ground. And, well, you put the 2 of them down. Pretty soon after that, with the clear air, Twinkle Toes starts to gasp for breath, and Boots doesn't.
Fifth level 3 action heal.
On who?
It's a 15-foot burst. It's everyone.
Everyone here is healed. With that, Twinkle Toes, awesome. Twinkle Toes manages to stagger to his knees, and Boots still lays there. As Twinkle Toes manages to get to his feet. What are you doing here?
Everything went to shit.
You can say that again. He was already dead by the time I got there. Motioning towards Boots.
Machine got busted by Bob, who betrayed us, killed Alice, killed everybody who's not here right now.
It's not the only problem we've got. This...
Cool. He said make for the part of the docks that ain't burnt. We might find a ship to get out of here on.
Then you go.
Here.
I'm staying here. I'm not leaving until Mr. Clean pays.
He did this? He should have been worrying about his own buildings.
Orvis,
I know.
while everyone's talking, has pulled the pin that she wears, on the clasp of her cloak that's the symbol of Yomade and her shield, and has thrown them into the fire.
Wow. At that, you feel arms around your waist.
You get suplexed into the ground by Yoma.
Yomade's
Yomade.
yeet!
Yomade? Where's Yomade coming from?
No, but she looks over.
It's Malathia, staring forlornly into the fire. She has a hood on and pulled up to her, over her head. She's got her head on your shoulder.
I still do not accept your gift. But I now realize I can no longer worship someone who would let this world fall into such disrepair. I cannot redeem it.
She's got a sad look on her face. She says, "Do not let your trials dissuade you from your faith. Is that not what you were taught as a paladin?"
I still believe in the gods, but it's the favored sting that's on my lips now.
Then look at it this way. Your service to her helps you better serve your friends. Do what I did not have the strength to do.
I don't even remember who you are to know what you did or did not do. If that were the case, then you would be released from this life.
Maybe. Maybe not. Either way, don't throw away your own life because of someone else. You'll end up like me.
My life was in the hope that... And she, like... is, like, holding on to a memento she has had from Raw. It's like... He took from me the one thing that I had, that I knew would last beyond me.
Do you know, as much as the gods like to believe they're all powerful, there are still reasons they need us. For us to action the change that they wish to see in the world. She doesn't let these things happen. What the? Hey, you, shut up. Sorry.
I was like, what's this sound?
That's what I get for... All right, we're just going back to the good one. All right. We are the change. They ask us to action the change they want to see in the world, do they not? If you don't understand how Yomade could have allowed this to happen, just remember, you are here to make sure that it is not.
I've realized now that I cannot redeem this world, that you didn't let me finish. I can liberate it from evil.
There you go.
And I will see Bob and anyone who would harm the innocent like him beneath my blade.
Then take these. Those items you cast into the fire,
Mm-hmm.
they're in her hands.
She looks to them and is like, I will hold them for now, until I can find a more proper weapon befitting my cause.
Good. Then I shall see you again soon, dear. And with that, she fades away. This entire conversation, to anybody watching Uraves, is like watching it's watching a one-sided conversation, more or less. Because to you, Malathia is nowhere to be found.
Dude, I saw it all.
Yeah, Corin assumes she's praying.
And then
Having
you
a
hear,
heated dialogue.
You don't
with
hear
herself.
her pray to Yomade, then she says, I need your strength, Callistria.
Ooh.
Yep, goddess of vengeance.
Well, it does not make you an oathbreaker.
No, it just means now she's gone from being a redeemer to a liberator.
Okay, just checking.
Makes her an Avenger.
Now this is an Avengers level threat.
Yeah, it does mean a whole bunch of her fucking powers change.
I was gonna say that's a quite the
Yeah, like
quite the flip.
she no longer has the weight of guilt. She no longer guilt trips people. Now it's called. Let me find it. It's like
By the way, I love that paladins are like one of the few classes that can like mid-campaign change their subclass essentially.
if anyone tries to grapple, restrain, immobilize, or paralyze someone with an ally of mine within 15 feet, I can make them take persistent good damage.
Oh, that would have been useful earlier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bob
yeah,
would
that
have
would've been
taken
nice.
like 6, 7, 8 cases of that.
Yeah.
I suddenly don't feel very good. Oh wait, no, that's when it's upgraded. Let me see what it is normally. Uh, Champion's Code. Where is it? Liberating Step. An enemy damages, grabs, or grapples your ally and both are within 15 feet of you. You free an ally from restraint. If the trigger was an ally taking damage, the ally gains resistance to all damage against the triggering damage equal to 2 plus your level. And basically you get a new attempt to escape from anything that's trying to grab you as a free action. And if you break free, you get a free 5-foot step.
Nice.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, I thought.
Oh, that sucks for Pharasma. Okay. Then. All right.
Huh.
Let's take a look at our dusted party members.
The upgraded effect, by the way, is like if your ally doesn't attempt to break free, everyone else, all your other allies, can then step towards them, surround the person that's grappling. I'm like, so taking on a buddy, huh?
Yeah, suddenly I looked at Liberator's stuff and I was like, yeah, Urves is pissed. This is how it happens.
Yeah. Other party.
That's why I was like, when she was like, oh, I need to find a better weapon, I need a weapon. What she's saying is, I need a great sword.
Let's pivot to the dusted party, shall we? This is no longer appropriate. All of you, yes, so all of you are in this empty, dark demiplane. There's just enough lighting for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you to see.
Can spells be cast, such as a light spell?
Or my sun rod, because alchemy is better than magic.
Both of these types of illumination don't do anything for you. You may see each other a little better, but into the darkness you can't.
What
How are we?
happened? Bolvari's gonna do an Arcana check to see if this is like. She's basically like, huh, did we get yeeted to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo?
Okay.
First reaction isn't.
I mean, I guess.
Reality?
What?
I was like, her first reaction isn't fire.
Reroll. It's a 37 because of the Ring of Wizardry.
Polvari, you may have made these every now and again in your lifetime. This is a pocket dimension.
Huh. Well,
Kind of
we're
similar to
not
what would be
dead,
on
I think.
I was going to say, kind of similar to what would be on the inside of a bag of holding or cloud storage.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
nods and is like, I think Bob just threw us into a pocket dimension. So we're not dead. Yet.
Not
Yes.
Bob. Us.
Oh, there it is.
Rawl. Igor. You both see Pharasma.
Oh. Mom?
I must say, I was not expecting this to happen so quickly. I was in the middle of some very important work.
Watching us on TV.
Yes, I'm. Well, Bryce, don't sass the gods. You'll get double disintegrated.
That was not a disintegration spell.
What was it?
That was the gem pulling your souls from your bodies.
I'll have
Are
a
we
soul.
inside the gem?
Nasty work.
I'm sorry, what was that, Eliadris?
Are we inside the gem now?
No, I was able to divert them at great expense and and effort.
Much appreciated.
I am sent here to talk with all of you. Caden knows that you are here, Bryce, as does Desna Pulvari know that you are here. Eliadris, Samir, I'm also speaking for Gorum.
And Palura.
Says Pulvari.
Gorum, yeah, well, you made the deal with Gorum.
Ah, okay. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Now, you might make the comment, and Palura. Oh,
No.
yes, Palura too, of course.
That bitch, self-entitled.
I am not doing this again. The next time something like this can happen, it will be Gorum that needs to do this.
We're all
He's
about to
probably-
get annihilated. Fifth bust through reality. Not on my watch.
He's probably stuffing his
Well.
fat face somewhere, my guess.
What with the others?
The others, well, they're mourning your death right now. Can't say I blame them. It was quite the tragic way to go. I teared up a little myself.
Can we return?
Would it be more difficult if one of us got stuck in the gem for you to pull out?
Oh, yes, please, don't touch the gem. Don't touch them. That curse is quite ancient and very nasty. The only person you belong to when you touch one of those gems is Deidre. Now, I have come here to, well, extend our offers. Now, I can return you to your party, or we can just go ahead and get your, how do you say, little, your little requests that we have of you. She has a small piece of parchment in her hand. Our small requests of you out of the way.
Those requests being.
Well, let's see. Samir, Eliadris, Gorum, I believe, requested you to take a look for a missing artifact. That will keep you busy for a little bit, I'm sure. Let's see. Igor, you did make promises to Irori, Nethys, and Shalian.
A lot of promises.
Mm-hmm.
Hold
Let's see.
Oh,
Ram-
Igor did?
Sorry, not Igor. That was...
Havali.
Yeah, he's not here right now.
That was Havali and...
Igor, Rawl, you did promise to do some work for me, so we may... I could put you to work now, or I could send you back to your party, and we could deal with that later. Let's see. Pulvari. Desna, I believe, asked you to do something, did she not?
And frankly, I'm willing to help her if it means I get to, even in a metaphorical sense, shit on Bob and his fake career. I'm gonna pull his fucking beard out hair by hair when I get a hold of him.
Yes. So we can either send you back to the party to do that, or we could have you doing a little prep work, make things easier on them if you would like.
Oh,
Then,
there's gonna be prep
finally-
work, alright.
Bryce. Caden. I can't read his handwriting. What did he want you to do?
What did he want us to do, Grandma?
Oh, he
said
wanted
he just wanted a favor.
collect call is what he put down.
Yeah.
We can do that now, or we can do that later. Out of character. This I will allow people to control, well, you can continue to control as many people as you want. However, without Bob able to take you place to place and swap characters in and out, things are going to become a little bit more permanent. Characters that are here are going to tend to stay here unless, well, you decide it's time to go work for that god, in which case we can have you go do that and you can either bring in another character or not. This is a more rigid workaround for the ability for you guys to make new characters.
That's why Eliadris' question is: will any of the jobs that have been assigned to us bring us close to the remaining gems?
Unfortunately, he has a head start on you there. As we speak, he is currently in deep blue. Well, let's just say if all goes well there for him, I'll have quite a few more inductees to the Boneyard before long. But that is all I can tell you right now. My recommendation would be to pick, well, the one he's going to get to last and try and beat him there. It's the only thing you can do right now.
Hmm. Oh,
Now, the question becomes, which one is he going to pick last? Even I don't know that. I suppose you would have to wish for a miracle for that to happen.
Give me a couple more levels.
Well, that's not exactly the truth,
Just give me...
isn't it, Eliadris?
Eliadris.
No, it's not exactly the truth, but I was hoping to save this for, well, I believed we'd be in trouble when we got to the point where we had all the stones and were ready. But apparently, Bob is the trouble when all the stones are collected and ready.
It certainly seems that way.
Are these stones yellow with stars in them, each numbering from 1 to 7?
No.
Can we Thanos snap Daniel out? I
Sorry.
mean, we're halfway there. We're halfway there. We just gotta get the other character.
Living on a prayer.
Yeah.
My recommendation would be to, yes, use, use it up, and it should point you the way towards the last gem.
Um.
What
If
does
he goes
everyone
to,
else think? If I had a wish and I could find the last gem that Bob's going to grab, should we go ahead, get there before him, and either acquire it for ourselves or fortify its defenses?
That seems like a good idea.
We should find out where it is because
okay, so how does I'd have to look this up. Never mind.
How does what?
I'm thinking of something that might kill two birds with one stone, but I'm trying to confirm it before.
well, Samir recommends we should probably find it before we make that decision. Whether we can move it or not might be out of the question.
Yes, the
Well,
wish wouldn't be for what to do with it. The wish would be for finding out where it is.
Which we should do with haste.
I believe that would be astute. Considering the fact he still has several dozen to collect, you should have ample time to do with whatever you choose with that last gem.
Would it be out of line for Igor to ask if this whole Bob mess would affect Pharasma?
How so?
Like,
We're stopping a lot of deaths, but also releasing a lot of souls, kind of thing.
kind of.
You
Like,
ask an interesting question. In some way, yes. People are dying. That is natural. In other ways, they are not here with me. They are elsewhere. Do you know how many souls are trapped within the rest of those gems?
I'd assume countless many.
A lot. Very much your army. Now, I hadn't even thought about the impact on the gods when it came to freeing them, but I definitely wanted to, and that's why I was helping Bob.
I have a question. Our deal.
Let's just say I have a lot of promises tied up in those souls. Why else do you think I'm here?
What was Aki's deal again with Desma?
Find somebody for her that would come up at another time.
Ah, okay.
I have a question. Then about our deal. Would it be possible to start working, but keep working to stop Bob?
You wish to take the oath already.
Does that what does that oath entail?
We come back. We work for Erasmus.
So we
But
would come
I-
back as one of the deathless.
To become a dust walker is quite the honor, but also quite the responsibility. Are you sure you are ready to hold such an office?
Well, it brings a legitimacy to my living. Given as right now, it's not something I really have.
Traditionally, when becoming a Duskwalker, you would be returned to a graveyard as an adolescent.
Yikes.
That would mean limited usefulness for the near future. I could expedite the process, but I'm not sure that's something you'd want.
Honestly, just not a dwarf this time. Too slow.
Not a dwarf this time.
Wow.
Too slow. I heard that.
You know, genuinely, well, okay, so you could play it one of two ways.
Yeah.
You could return as a gnome Duskwalker or as a dwarf Duskwalker. I would allow that.
Actually, because Duskwalkers can be literally anything. I was gonna let you just like roll a d8 or whatever, how many there are, and just be like,
Hold on. Let me take a look at the APG.
yeah. Duskwalkers can be like literally anything.
You're a goblin dust walker.
Basically, what I do for your Igor's character sheet is just take off all of his ancestry feats and change his ancestry, and then just add it all back as whatever he is now.
Welcome to the episode where half the party becomes Transformers.
I was going to.
You know.
We all come back as different classes too.
Oh, Igor's staying the same. He's gonna otherwise the same, because Yeah, I'd assume he has his memories, right?
Hold
Would
on.
he? That's a good question. If he has his memories, I'd...
As a reincarnated soul, a Duskwalker retains many of the physical traits they possessed in their previous life and is a member of that ancestry, though as a
Okay.
Duskwalker they have distinctive ash gray or dark blue skin.
Okay.
So I would say, yeah, you could be a dwarf again, or you could be a gnome, your original self.
We'll take the gnome this time. 'Cause that dwarf is not quick enough for me, buddy.
I could consider it done, and your debt repaid. Ral,
Yes.
it does not have to be your time to serve if you do not choose.
I want to
May
help,
I
but I don't know if I want to become one of them yet.
understood? May I? I'm going to go a little bit out of my jurisdiction here. Uraves, this is not very much.
Oh.
Oh.
But Rubes also taught me that if people need my help, then I should help them. I don't know.
To find the words. Ral, Uraves is the one who needs help. That's why I'm telling you.
Maybe. But if I go back and help them, who's going to help Igor?
Igor will be with you.
Forgot
I think
about
the
that.
way I was going to say, I think the way we're playing this is we'll make you a full-grown adult Duskwalker back with the party
Yeah.
because she's cheating here a little bit because she wants her souls back.
Yeah. And I'm just trying to get more movement speed.
Just know that I'm gonna be restricted, and my bad habits are trying to rear their ugly head, and I'm like, well, what if I just did this? But no, I think Raul will eventually agree to go back as a Duskwalker.
But for right now, just return to the party.
Like Igor. Because his thing was either I'll help you now but not be a Duskwalker, or I'll go back as one.
Ah. So he wants to rejoin the party as a Duskwalker, correct?
Yes. Still human ancestry.
All right. Well, let's see. Who else we got? Well, let's talk. Let's talk to Eliadris.
I guess that if I found out where the last gem would be, and I told everyone, and some of them went back to our original team, we could all convene there eventually. And if anyone chooses to go uh, fulfill their uh, boss's desires, then they'll know as well and can catch up. Does that sound good? I haven't done much for the entire team aside from fighting, and I've held this burden for quite a while. He takes out the knife. I know it's a strange place to get the information, but Bob told me that this was a wishing blade, and I could make one wish. What does everyone else say?
I think it's important we're done.
This might be our only chance. I don't like it. I like keeping wishes in me back pocket.
So do I.
I like kicking that prick in the prick even more.
Especially if he's so close to winning.
Oh, he's going to win. A one-way ticket to the pain train.
I second that.
Also, we may need people to try and look up some way of getting to the tower where Bob might go if he gets a hold of the gem.
Oh, leave that to me. I'm a wizard. I'm good at finding shite in books that people probably shouldn't be finding. Like Fireball.
It honestly doesn't surprise me.
So you wish to use this spell here, and then are you going to return to the party or help Gorham with what he asks?
I would think whichever's closest, most likely help Gorham. That way, we're a bit scattered. We don't have this problem where Bob catches all of us in the same place again.
Agreed.
Samir,
Yes.
we have a problem.
Exactly.
You know it as well as I do. How are we going to rectify this mistake?
Well, I, I can't just go off on my own without a key. He needs to come with me, or I go back to the party.
Oh, come with me. Bring him along. We're actually starting to get along.
What was Pavari gonna do again?
Go off and try and figure out how to find Bob's hidey hole.
Oh yeah, that was actually what I was gonna offer too, as part of the also finding Gorham's artifact. Because religion is arcanum.
There is a difficulty with this request. If you were to follow Pulvari, and a key were to come with you, that would leave a hole where somebody, so a hole that someone in the party needs to fill.
One of the players is no longer in the party.
More or less, yes.
I like this show too much to do that.
So, out of game, that means one of two things. Well, one of three things. You can bring back. You could
Amar?
bring back Amar. You could bring back Albrin,
Oh yeah, he's a thing.
or you could make a new character.
I was thinking doing druid. So I
Yeah, you
could
can
totally-
bring in your druid.
Hey!
That way we can
Ready.
experience like a class that no one's really played before.
Would you like me to fill this hole in the party with someone else?
Yes, I believe that would be best if he used to come with me. If I'm not there, he tends to, well, go on a rampage at times.
Of course. Of course. Can be done.
Whole party standing there looking at the fires. Like he goes, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
And then she's like, alright, leave.
Okay.
Bye.
Pulvari, you've decided to go your own way, more or less, for Desna.
Mm-hmm. She won't
Okay.
be rejoining the party.
Hmm.
Which actually makes me big sad because I fucking love playing Pulvari, but at the same time, I need to cut back.
Aki and Pavari need to stick together.
And
They can be best of friends.
what? Well, I'm like, I need Rawl for me because,
Yeah.
and I think Uravis needs Rawl because someone needs to hold her back. Otherwise, she's gonna go a key.
Yeah, I was like, Raul is the Samir to your.
And Well, she wasn't going to go completely ballistic. She was just going to now be more of a Judge Dredd paladin. I've judged you guilty. Smash. Or,
Let's see here. Oh, we forgot one.
You be guilty.
plus I'm
Right.
also thinking of having Havali go off and do his own shit now.
Bryce.
Uh-huh.
And what is your plan? I have a will call available here for you for Caden Kalian, but I could also return you to the party.
Oh fuck.
They'll be fine without me. Besides, we need to have as many favors that we can call in when all of this comes to a head.
I was expecting surprise. Besides, I work better alone.
I work better alone.
No, if you've noticed, he actually really does care for his party. He just is being a bit tsundere about it.
He's
Guys,
pulling a Squidward from anime. SpongeBob.
I did watch that, by the way. I totally did.
That-
SpongeBob is my
I watched
favorite
the whole
anime.
thing. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I love it.
SpongeBob is my
SpongeBob.
favorite.
Just hearing that is always the Mr. Krabs SpongeBob.
All right. So, I have you working for Caden Kalian. All right, so the only people returning to the party, albeit as Duskwalkers, are going to be Rawl and Igor. Am I correct?
I thought Eliadris was gonna go back using.
No, Eliadris is going to look for the artifact.
Ah,
I do have one last question.
Of course.
With me coming back as a Duskwalker, does that mean my soul's really mine again? Since I'm not a homunculus?
my soul bounces everywhere.
Well, because he wasn't born with a soul. He got a soul.
Yeah, as I mean, that poor soul has bounced from place to place.
I think we
Caught a
can-
soul like an STD.
He's like a nobody. He wasn't born with a heart, but he's lived long enough that he's gotten one.
Now, I could make the. Let me make this clear. I could send you back to the party as is, and then once your time is up later, you may assume the mantle of a Duskwalker. You don't have to become one now.
But then how do I get all those cool benefits?
Only take this if you think you are ready.
I mean, in a sense, I kind of died back there. And
The
I
death
don't
of
like,
any is as significant as death as any other.
and I don't like being what I am. Always worrying that someone's going to find out what I am and hurt the party with it.
Farewell. Very well.
Farewell. Bam.
Well.
Truth is, Rawl, the game was rigged from the start.
In that case, I shall leave you to your separation. With that, turns and fades back into the darkness.
Now what?
I totally say that Samir, Aki, Eliadris, Pavari all group up for another party off on their own, doing those two things together. Finding the artifact and finding Bob's little hidey hole.
I'm thinking about it. However,
See,
Tales from
was
the
my-
Cosmos 2. It's gonna run on Saturdays.
here's why I
No.
was thinking of leaving Rawl to go off and do something. then get rid of Wally because he's going to go off and do his own thing, and then bring Celadol in as a swashbuckler.
Oh
No.
God. No. No Celadol!
Why? He good boy.
Because he belongs elsewhere in realms.
He already exists in this world. Just like the family Thorn Rose.
God damn it.
Alright. So, is someone going to wish to know where that gem is?
Yes, Eliadris will wish he knew where the final gem that Bob's going to need is.
A key sword.
I wish I had 3 more wishes.
I'm trying to decide. Well, alright. Make sure I will let you rephrase this wish.
Do you want me to take a half an hour like the last time?
No. I would just like you to think, if you just say you want to know where the wish is, then there are many ways that you can know where the gem is. I can show you in pictures. I can show you in emotions and thoughts. I can show you in text. It all just depends. How would you like? Name your sensory input.
Gotcha. Let me see.
All of it. Show me in every possible way where the gem is.
Let's see. But yeah, everyone will go their own way. It's sad. I kind of like Tuvali.
Oh, like, he's not going off forever. He's just going to go off and work on his the big boy performance for Shellian and Iori and Nethys.
And Aki and Samir will be back for show.
Bob doesn't have a chance to threaten his group. It makes me sad.
He'd basically be like, have to find them first, fucker.
And then
The
he'd give
gypsies.
you and then he'd give you the exact correct location like a week ago.
I like the idea that Bob shows up to try and fight them all and just gets danced on. He's like, I'll destroy all of you bards. Oh no! They're dancing!
You are all slaves for the purposes of evil.
Marriage brings
Oh,
us
God.
together today.
Love, true love.
Jesus.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to believe they were your protectors.
Jesus.
Hello, Abbott. Hate that guy.
I didn't mean to make it this hard. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Oh, I thought that said 2 landmines and town names. I was like, wait, landmines are
Man minds.
You hear a small voice in your head showing you, well, picture. It's an overworld map.
Whoa.
And we zoom in on this tiny orange dot right here.
Timony! Timony!
And it zooms in even closer to the town, the specific street, and finally shows you, like a Google Maps street view, of a building. And a small voice in your head says, where's my the Library of Stars, Farcaller, North Nandrin.
Geographic coordinates 46.0018. No.
All right, he tells everybody as quickly and as concisely as he can.
Okay. And with that, all of you fade from your demi-plane, which means I get to pick new music now.
I like to think when it showed Far Caller, as it was zooming in, we just saw this very overweight halfling just crossing the street, humming to herself.
It's like playing an overweight halfling. I love it. Are you playing as my chef halfling? I forgot. Boxley Beauregard?
I'm not playing as Boxley. She's a ranger. It's just that, you know how, like, cops go places and they're like, here, have this, free of charge.
Yeah.
Halflings do that too, but halflings also eat like 12 meals a day.
See, now I need to swap out my character and make Boxley instead. Still as a druid. I'll cut
Well.
your body parts off and feed them to you.
All right, so we're going to go back here. Zoom back here.
That's why she's like 3'3" and
Alright.
160 pounds.
See Twinkle standing up. He's probably sifting through. Most of the fire has burnt out at this point. He's sifting through the ashes. Hey, I got something over here. What the hell? Does anybody come over and take a look of the party that is here?
Corn will take a look.
Anybody? Any other takers? No? Okay.
Cavalli, I
All right.
guess.
Oh, I was gonna say Grandma will.
It depends on if a key's awake by now or not.
No, he's not awake.
I would say,
Matter of fact,
on what we agreed on, he probably would know that Samir's not dead. So he wouldn't be
yes.
He
We could
wakes
say
up.
maybe you wakes up at this point knowing that Samir is alive somewhere in the world.
Samir Chan.
Samir check.
So, no, he's probably slowly and groggily getting to his feet. And no, you guys find underneath a couple of beams in the ashes, unharmed, unscathed, two figures with ashen skin, or kind of a, maybe it's the dust, maybe it's the ash, maybe it's actually their skin. Grandma, one of them looks like a gnome, maybe that you recognized a long time ago. Who else was there? Corin? Corin,
Yep.
if Rawl had, blue skin, that would be Rawl.
Well, that ain't right.
At this point, they'd probably wake up.
Yeah, Rawl. Does Rawl have a? Does he have the fake eye still, or did he get like? Was she nice enough to give him two good eyes?
You have two good eyes.
Yeah, there's a third one bouncing around inside your head somewhere.
Oh,
Ah! But
Yo, wait, hold up. Grandma's checking her pockets? She
You do
better have
find an eye.
Yes.
Is that
Grandma
you,
better
Ralph?
have-
yeah, he like sits up and he looks older.
What?
Like he actually came back as an adult.
Yep.
And
Kids, is
like
that you?
By the way, all of your equipment is on both of you. Although, as a gnome, it may not fit you very well.
Yeah.
and so he's wearing all the same equipment. Dark black skin, these like eyes that kind of look like when someone's been dead for a while. They get that like foggy look to their eyes.
Mhm.
And just looks over at Corn and is like, "Yeah, I'm here. I think.
What, you grew?
Well, I
Key, you've got to. Sorry. Go ahead and finish.
Well, I died in a sense, but I'm back.
More than in a sense, he reaches into his pack and pulls out the RAL labeled jar.
Yeah, he looks at it, looks at Corin, looks at it, he's like, well, at least now Grandma can't bother me for that eye.
He pulls the eye out.
We're even.
But
You're
no,
dead.
I've come back as a Dusk Walker, one of the Deathless.
Me too.
Urvis, you see a figure.
Yeah, she looks over and at first is like about to have that like Macbeth moment of, oh, out, damned spot, these specters that haunt me, But then like with fucking all of her athleticism and great size and elven grace, just sprints over, scoops Rawl up, and is like crushing him in a hug, and he's like,
Aki, you wake up. You have a terrible hangover, but you know two things. One, Samir is alive. Two, you will be with Samir soon.
That sounds almost like dying. No.
No.
you'll be with Smear soon.
Yeah.
You'll be with your boyfriend soon, buddy.
Gay.
What do you do, especially since you find yourself in front of a burnt down rum runner's hideout with everybody gathered around two vaguely familiar figures, kind of.
One's a whole new race. Whoa, was that Gary talking just really quiet, or was that just?
I think it's your mic's gone funky, man.
Oops. Alright, 1 second.
Yeah, Rawl probably looks around and sees all the oopsies that have happened. And it's like, wait, what happened?
I'm back.
What did happen? Anyone want to explain that? And you are back. Good.
Igor will probably take point on that.
So, it's
Mr. Clark apparently came over while we were out burning his shit and trying to get our mission done.
Is everyone okay?
Oh, you were talking about...
He looks in his bag and pulls out another jar. Not all of us. Yeah. Well, I guess you and who's your friend?
It's me. It's Igor.
Long story, but that is Igor. And everyone else is fine. They're not dead or anything.
What?
Before we died fully, Phrasma took us to a demi-plane so that we could fulfill all of those promises we made.
Oh, of course.
This
Don't
is out.
let them die until they're done working for you.
Well,
Gotcha.
that and Polvari is going off to learn more about where Bob's hiding, where his tower is. Bryce is off to try and earn a favor with Caden Kalian. And, trying to think who else is there. Samir and Eliadris are going to find some artifact that Gorham wants.
And, hey, you, sleepy boy over there.
He's standing up.
That doesn't mean not sleepy. Yeah, your boyfriend. He's, you're gonna be with him in a minute. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You'll just fade into dust as well.
Not like in a scary as shit sort of like you're gonna die soon. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Is he gonna be like you two?
No.
We made a deal with Phrasma herself.
This was our deal.
It means that from now on we protect the balance between life and death.
And guys, I'm a gnome again. It's
Yeah,
good.
we can't.
It's you know what? I mean, at least I'm not a dwarf anymore.
Somewhere in the distance. Fuck you.
We gotta get to the docks. Find us a boat. Get the hell out of here.
I
You all.
I gotta get on that.
Volley kind of is like, you all go on and do that, but if we're going to be collecting favors, then. Well, I have a favor that I need to keep with 3 gods, and I think 3 favors are better than 1.
Don't worry. I got favors I'm calling into. My family's far and wide.
It's because your family has no discretion in what they put their dicks in.
Hey, it's the women. Hey, I'll have you know, it's the women that are asking for it.
I'm leaving now. Rawl.
No,
The skin
hey,
looks beautiful on you.
hey. The men are the same ones in the family.
I'm still leaving. Rawl. Nice skin. It looks lovely. Uraves, I hope that this calms you down a little. A key. Pat, pat, pat on the head. Corin. Pleasure, everyone. I'm off to do.
Don't we both have those tasks to do?
Yes, we did agree, but at the same time, I can at least fulfill Shellyan's part if I find my troop.
Yeah, well, if you do it and I don't, then we gotta do it twice. Maybe, with a group of us, we can get things done faster.
But I need to get it down to 2 people.
You don't have to have just 2 if you don't want to. I'm still letting you guys run as many characters as you comfortably can.
Yeah, that's why I want 1.
Yeah, but to be fair, I think 3 would be my max. And I do know at some point we're going to get that halfling, even if it's a long ways out.
Yep.
Believe me, I won't be doing the whole thing without you. But it's
All right.
Always just ask, Shellyan's not like Nethys. She's not a trickster.
that, and he's more thinking, well, I'll get started on it. I'll figure out what we can do to impress her.
Yeah, something like that.
All right. I'll keep this lot alive. You keep working towards the goals.
Exactly. And when everything comes to a head, we'll be back together, and we'll put on a performance to wow the multiverse. Question. Does Rawl still have the spoon?
Yes, Rawl still has.
No, Adris had the spoon.
Oh, I thought Eliadris gave it to Rawl.
I'll give it back.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. Then Eliadris has it. We have to keep track of where the,
Keep track of the multiverse spoon.
Yeah. Witch Warper might be warping in sometime asking for it.
Yeah, fucking Sarald's gonna be coming eventually after Eliadris being like, give me the spoon! Or I'll shoot you with this shotgun. What's a shotgun?
Yo, hey, Cyrus, can we just get a small little spoon marker on the map? So like once per Sunday we just take on
What if
the
everybody
spoonies.
steals the spoon and it becomes like the Elder Wand?
Hell yeah, dude.
Where in the world is Sarald and Vasa's spoon?
We just need to find another dimensional portal, throw it in there, and then it just pops up in like some other game. Like fucking comic for flying around as superheroes, a spoon just pops up.
Hey, don't tempt me. I'll do it.
No, like, we're all having food at Denny's or at IHOP, and a spoon just pops out of nowhere.
Hey, that's a nice spoon.
Oh, that's gonna be the thing now, is the spoon that travels between games.
Hell yeah.
So, the sisterhood of the traveling spoon, huh?
Oh my god, yes.
All right. So, At this point, Twinkle Toes probably comes over. Look, I understand you guys are having the reunion or whatever, but I got a lot of work to do. Looking down at the ground at Slink, a lot of work to do. So, well, I guess I'm gonna take my leave. Going and picking up Slink, going into the ashes of the building.
Don't forget to kill Mr. Baldy.
Not in your life.
Send us a postcard with an ear.
Or a head.
Oh, head was gonna be way too much postage.
Hey,
You look different.
send me a pound of flesh. I want to know what he tastes like.
Says Val, looking
Yeah.
at Igor.
Does she notice Raul?
Yeah.
Oh, but
Why
she
are
was
you
there.
different?
What?
Why are you different? Why are you known now?
So yeah, I wasn't always a dwarf. That's a long story. Long story short, I'm a gnome again.
You look like you fit now.
Yeah, the corpse was too big, too slow too.
Wait, you were in a corpse the whole time?
Nah, that's a long story.
I'm this thing called a homunculus. Have you heard of it?
I used to be one of those.
Nah, so a long time ago, I
Let's get the fuck out of here. Remind me to look you two over later, because that's some amazing shit. It's not alchemy shit, right?
No,
no.
It's a
Oh,
goddess.
then it's magic. I really want to find out about this.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll be studying it later too, so we'll share notes or something. But
All
let's
right, to the docks.
Yep, talk for the docks. Let's get moving.
As you're making your way to the docks, it is very well. I mean, most of the docks are still in shambles. There's some things on fire, warehouses still smoldering, people running to and from. Actually, let's see. Who should this be? Yeah, well, Corin, make me a perception check.
Oh fuck, I just realized something. Did Footsies come back?
Oh no.
Yeah. On that note, what about Bruce?
Awkward.
Did our familiars come back?
Time to perform that ritual that gets your familiar back after.
Let's see here.
Fuck, I'll just change out that feed.
Well,
It
Corin
only takes a week to get a new familiar.
doesn't notice. Let's try Grandma. Maybe you can roll me a perception check.
Grandma's been good at those.
Grandma, roll a perception check like a good little witch.
Okay. So Corin and the rest of the party passes by, but from behind an unburnt stack of boxes, Margaret, you hear, "Psst, over here. Psst."
Grandma's gonna check it out.
It's Ash.
Yo, what's going on? What are you doing over here?
Did everything work?
Not really.
What do you mean, not really? We burnt down half the fucking docks to buy you guys a distraction.
Yeah, apparently the distraction was a distraction for us, while Bob fucked us over.
I think it's just Margaret talking to him.
Oh, shit, you went through it by yourself?
I didn't tell anyone.
Okay, never mind.
Just like eating all of our potato soup, she did it by herself.
Yeah.
Wait, so does that mean we're food?
Well, yeah, kinda. Come over here.
Eat
We're getting our dogs.
No, look,
Okay.
I think some people's still looking for me.
Oh fuck! Hold on.
You have a thing.
I have multiple things. Which one are you referring to right now?
Inappropriate.
He might look like a funny hat person, but
Oh, I was about to try something else. That might work. What's the duration on this?
Your polymorph hat.
Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna put the hat on him and keep him close.
let's see here. That was. Do you have the name for that one specifically?
I think it's just the hat of disguises.
Ah, yep, Hat of Disguise.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what he becomes.
It's something along the lines of like something that is your same size category.
Well, let's see.
My favorite thing is if he becomes an orc, and then someone's like, "Hey, who are you?" And then it's just like,
I'm his bodyguard.
The funny thing is if he becomes an orc and they're like, oh my god, an orc, kill it!
I hope they don't do that. That would really suck, wouldn't it?
it would. But then Grandma would have lunch, so it's not the worst thing in the world.
Okay, so it works as illusory disguise, which means I just gotta pull up another spell list.
Yay!
Lovely.
Yay!
Okay. I'm going to say, let's see here. It is okay. Let's see what he turns into. Hold on. Is that? Oh no. That's going to cause some problems.
What?
He turns into himself with a funny hat on.
Nope, wrong size.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait,
Get
hold
you.
on. Let's
Gold
try
dragon.
this.
What?
What size are these? These are medium, aren't they?
Yeah, humans are in fact medium.
No. No, I'm talking about these.
What
Yep.
is these?
He turns into a Tengu.
Hell yeah, brother.
Arr,
You
they killed
see,
Captain Jimmy.
you see him put this on, and he he turns into, yes, looks a lot like, a Tengu. Jeez.
How you make that beautiful baddie?
Another round for the fuddy buddy.
You shut up. You shut up, or I'm gonna kill you.
You know, I think we have a rough time with that. But let's go.
Fair. All right, you guys see Margaret coming along with a Tengu. With this dark raven, well, is it a fur? No, it's a
Feathers.
It's
skin.
feathers.
Some of it, yeah.
Some of it's like scaly skin.
Yeah. Dark, yeah, with a yes. And blah blah. Yeah. But does anybody question this?
Goran
I mean,
puts his
honestly-
hand on the hilt of his blade. I think you gotta hang it on there, Margaret.
Who's the pretty
mine?
birdie?
I'll
It's
explain
me.
on the way. Hey, I'm explaining on the way. But we gotta wait till we get there.
I'm not a fucking
Celeste peeks her head out. Big, yummy bird.
I'm not a
No.
bird, you stupid snake. It's me, Ash.
Hey, you keep using your name, you might get caught.
They
Let's
don't know
keep
my
moving.
name, they know my face.
Oh, that's good.
Anyways, let's keep moving.
Yeah, let's keep moving.
Does he recognize Rawl? Now that he looks like a grown-up and, like, the pitch black death skin?
I would say probably not. Hold on, are you guys just picking up a bunch of strays?
Not
I'm
quite.
not a stray. It's rude.
Oh, excuse me. Remind me your name, young master.
Rawl Damaris of House Damaris.
Bullshit.
What? Fucking
We-
excuse me, son?
Hey, like I said, we'll explain everything when we get there.
Yeah, it's actually very complicated. Needless to say, I kinda died.
You're right, it's complicated. All right,
Yeah.
let's go.
When is anything in a fantasy universe not complicated?
Right? I mean, honestly, though, it's fun.
All right, you guys do find one boat that not only seems, in not disrepair, but there are actually people moving around on the deck over the night. Over the dim lighting. And there is one guy standing on the docks, shouting orders at people, moving things along. Hey, move it crate! No! Hey, put your back into it, alright? Push you! It seems to be
Everybody
the
grab
only
it.
option.
Everybody grab a box and move on in. Maybe he won't notice.
I think he's going to notice the two Duskwalkers walking on board.
Not if you keep the box in between him and you.
Why don't we just ask him?
Didn't you blow up all the other ships?
It's easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
Well, someone should have told Val that earlier.
What is she doing?
Val is already walking up to him.
Da-da-da-da.
Facepalm.
Rawl just picks up a barrel and starts trudging after her. Like, Val, get back! Get in the barrel!
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. He probably at some point stops. Little girl, are you lost?
Shit.
Come here, where is your family? Right
Right
there.
here.
Peek around the barrel.
Oh, hello. How can I help you?
We need travel.
Yeah, we need transport.
Okay. For
And we're willing to help, says with, like, holding up the barrel that he's already carrying on board.
what is everybody else doing in this scenario?
Also,
Corin grabs a box and heads.
Like, he's probably
Towards the
carrying
boat.
half all of the boxes.
Normally I ask for passage. Where are you going?
Where are we going?
Far car, right?
Oh yeah,
do
we're going to Farcaller, so we need to get to the other continents.
we know that?
Dandrin.
Igor and Rawl do, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dead dudes do.
That's right. I forgot. Yep.
You want to go to Farcaller? Is very long way away.
That's fine.
Earlier.
Also overland. Ocean first, yes, but land.
Yeah, we'll take care of the land. We don't have a way across the ocean.
We are-
Unless
We are Bruntenbaum. You want passage to Brunten? Sure,
oh,
for small fee.
How big is a small fee?
Depends. You want berthing bay living, or you want private quarter?
I mean, are your
Um,
men going to really want to hang around with people who are kind of dead? Well, we were. Now we're not. It's complicated.
He kind of looked you over. Whatever you say, as long as you pay. If you pay, is no problem of mine.
How about if we pay with work? I mean, this box isn't too heavy. He holds it up. He's pretty strong.
Neither is this.
Hmm. Looking at some of your party. I do not think the pretty lady is going to be much use to us.
Aw, he's
Are
calling
you talking about me?
there.
No, he's talking to Urves.
Oh,
She just quirks her brow, reaches down, and like one hand picks up one of these crates. And she's like, I've been a soldier for over 130 years.
I see. Apologies. Hey, cousin! Shouting over at the quarterdeck on the back of the ship. Getting a better look at this ship. So it is a 3-masted frigate, and maybe looking on the side. Yeah, looking on the back right half, you see it's had. Well, it had one name on it, and then they didn't even paint all the way over it. They crossed that out, and then they put another name on it. This one, something different. Crossed that one out. Probably 4 or 5 times of this happening before the guys, whoever was painting, simply settled on in big white letters. Big white letters. Gosh. The ex-wife.
The
Oh.
ex-wife. Oh no, Prosop is leading the ship.
Prosop? Oh god.
He's like, bitch ex-wife. I kill with shotgun.
Oh god.
Well, his third ex-wife I kill. Don't worry, it was bitch.
Hey, see,
Okay.
this man has family values. I appreciate him.
What? Oh, you, yes, first was Jezebel, then Veronica, then, and, well, then cousin Anatoly's wife, and then I decided to stick with, that.
You are
Easier.
not lucky in love, are you?
Saves on paperwork.
See, I
Who
like that.
asks if they were not in love?
Or if it was, Urva said, you're not lucky in love, are you?
I hit or miss.
You never miss. I guess I never miss.
I mean, I think he always misses, but that's not the point.
No, hit or miss.
I mean, this is a pretty good vessel. I bet she fights like a cat.
Well, she's no elven clipper, but
She's quite fast, yes. Especially when we have fewer crew members around. So, you want to work, yes? Sure, we will give you room, board, and meals in exchange for passage, yes?
Yes.
yes.
That works for me.
As long as you work hard. All right. Anatoly! Yelling over at the quarter deck. Make bunks for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. 7.
Let's see. Hold on. So, I don't actually know how many people there are. Is there 7? Confirmed?
There's 5 of you, and then there is oh, hold on. Is that right?
Is there? See, there's
Hold
okay.
on.
So hold
Oh,
on.
there's-
Let's get a head count, right?
Brawl and
There's
Uraves,
Brawl,
Igor and Grandma,
Your grandma,
Aki,
Corin, Corin,
Val.
and so
I
that's
think that's it.
what. That is 7. Okay, yeah.
Ash and Val.
Ash and
Oh,
Val,
Ash,
right?
Ash is coming with us.
So that's
Yeah,
9.
Need a bunk.
He's gonna want a bunk. I'm sorry, Mr. Barbar, but you're gonna want a bunk.
Yeah.
Or else you'll
You've
be
never been
rolling
out
around on the
before.
floor all night.
Well, unless we're talking about the fact that Aki's not going to be with us too terribly long.
Well, more of the fact that he sleeps under the stars always.
Someone's got to fill that bunk. So
So yeah, we need nine rooms.
you are make 9 bunks, and one, two private of 2 of those. No, 1, 2, 3. Actually, Val can just share a room with Irvis or Margaret or something like that.
Margaret can take her. Because,
Well-
I mean, who's going to disturb Margaret, right?
So it's going to be 2 private quarters, and then 1 for Irvis, 1 for Margaret. Then the rest are, open bunks. 2 private.
Aw,
No.
he gave Margaret private quarters.
Well, of course, he's a captain. He's a sailor. He's superstitious.
Yeah, you never let women on board a ship.
Normally, he wouldn't let, a woman aboard his ship, but he's also a greedy bastard.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was just because he was being nice because she's an old lady.
I think women and seamen don't mix.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so, grab barrels, move on board. I will introduce you to crew later.
Much appreciated.
We shove off in 3 hours, so put your back into it, eh?
Aye.
That's the spirit. And with that, walking off, shouting orders at other people. You see all varieties of people here. You even see, well, let's see. Up on the yard arm, you see an isekai. Along other parts of the rigging, you still...
A
you
what?
See,
What?
Rat folk.
The
From Star,
Rat Man is here? Sleps on
Yeah,
board?
you guys haven't read the APG, have you?
Nope.
Are you
Isekai? Yes.
Ah!
As are Tengu, rat folk. Well, so
Oh, rat
isekai,
folk.
orcs,
Rat folk go by
kobolds, cat folk, changeling, Dampier, Azamar, Duskwalker, and Tiefling.
Okay, that I for a second thought this was like legitimately like Twinkle or Slef was on board.
No.
Now see here, you don't want this ship to hit over 5 knots, cause that shit gets real weird, huh?
I love Slef so much.
I miss
Yeah, it's sad that he went the way of most rats.
Stuck under a fridge
Dead.
with the bottle of rat poison. So, no, you guys spend time prepping, and it takes a little bit longer than he said it would, but it's almost sunrise by the time you guys finally shove off. In the rain, mind you.
It's
All
always
right.
raining here. It's Seattle.
Yeah.
Jesus. Which means I get to bring out I like these background noises. And probably as you shove off,
Yes.
you have somebody breaking out into a sea shanty. And
Hell
yes,
yeah, brother.
I'm just
Arr,
appreciating.
no good.
Again, I apologize for people on stream not being able to hear these things. By the way, it says there is... Well, hold on. Nope. Okay. It broke on mine. Okay. But yes, you'll see... Yes, you'll get to meet quite a few different people here. There is... Yeah, there are isekai up on the riggings. Matter of fact, you see... I guess now that you're on board, you should learn a little bit more about... This is, like I said, a frigate. She does have... She does have 28 guns, so 14 aside. Although you're counting, and you don't see nearly that many people on this ship. Nearly enough people to man all of those at once. by your count, there are probably, well, not including you guys, about 50 people on board.
So we're running on a skeleton crew.
Well, it's not a man of war. This is a merchant vessel. So you remove crew members to make room for more cargo.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got about 15. Yeah, there are about 15 isekai. 5 per mast.
That's just, I imagine all of these rat folk sound exactly like Slav.
Let's see here. He probably at some point does introduce himself to all of you. Apologies. Hey, what kind of captain would I be to not introduce myself? My name is Bora Yardley. And this is my vessel, the Veronica, no, the Celestial, no,
The
Magic
ex-wife.
Light. Yes, yes.
Try
Now,
to
if
say.
you want to scare someone with something just as bad, you could change it to the vicious bitch.
I do
I
like
like
the name.
I like the way you think, young man. Yes, I could do that. Cousin, get your ass down here. You see a gnome actually coming down from the quarterdeck onto the main deck where you guys are. This is my quartermaster, Renko. Although sometimes I just call him Cousin Anatoly, because he's stupid like Cousin Anatoly. Looking over at Renko. Renko, introduce yourself to these fine men and women. Name's Renko Titus. You got a problem? Come talk to me. Okay?
Alrighty then.
All right.
Any slacking off will be reported to me, and then I gotta take care of things. So be on your best behavior and work.
We're all very good here.
I like his little.
Anatoly is thank you. Anatoly is he works well. He's a hard worker, just kind of rude sometimes. Trust me,
That's
even
all
though
right.
you are working for us, you are still my guest.
I appreciate that.
Looking at Margaret. Yes. I see. Over there, pointing towards the main or the mid mast. Yeah, the main mast. In the center, there is a person. Oh, where is he? Is actually pointing towards an isekai, helping pull some rope. That is my boatswain, Boxer. As you say that, one of the rope slips from some of their hands, bringing a crate crashing to the deck. Rather than going over there and yelling at them, he's like, she'll tear their heads off. It's no problem of mine. As she's turning around and berating these people. You're loud. Turning it down.
She berates him. Now you young sailors, listen to me.
You just hear kind of over off to the side. You can't hear anything. Let's see.
I'm Deadblade, and it sort of looks like those guys need an anchor. One big guy at the back of the line, so that when it slips, it doesn't fall down so hard.
You want to help? Go be my guest.
Corin actually goes.
All right, you hear. I swear, should have thrown you overboard the last chance I had. Why you decided to get back on this fucking boat is not, it's beyond me.
Because they didn't want to catch fire. That's all. If you tie the rope to me at the end, I'll help hold it down.
She was talking to someone else, and so turning around, I wasn't talking to you. What do you want?
I want to earn my keep.
Well, take that rope and hold.
I'll do better. Yep. And he ties it around himself because just holding onto a rope is stupid.
Just holding onto a rope is stupid. Okay, but when that crate falls and pitches you overboard, not my problem.
I think I can handle it.
Be my guest. Right, so while Corin's doing that, Captain Yardley looks at you. So, you find yourself below, you can bunks for the ladies and then berthing quarters for the gentlemen. Fair, yes?
Seems fair to me.
So,
Great.
are you guys in need of alchemical services?
You have to talk to the surgeon about that one. Selikavirin is up towards the head, down one deck.
Yeah, that's where Raw will go.
All right. Here.
I'll
And
probably go with Corin to help him with knee heavies.
okay.
Yeah, Urves will go do some heavy lifting, maybe work with the rigging.
That leaves Rawl, or not Rawl, but Igor, Margaret, and Val, correct?
The weakling.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they're gonna get much labor out of Val.
I don't know. She might
I'm
tell.
hungry. Oh,
I need
little one.
this one.
There is go talk to the cook. She's nope, sorry. The cook, Ben Sterling. You know, I'd never pay for dedicated cook until last voyage. Almost saved myself from mutiny. So I think this time, yes, I will pay extra to have dedicated cook that make things taste like not shit. Best decision I ever made.
Mm.
Ben Sterling, down one floor. He needs Boxley. With that, Val probably, okay, turns and heads off towards the lower decks. And can I help you with anything, my friend? Looking at Igor.
Not I mean, point me in the direction of whatever you need done, you know?
Maybe go see if the master needs anything.
Alrighty.
By the master, he's referring to the sailing master, or the navigator, as we'd call them.
Yeah.
Boris Carlyle. He's in captain's quarters.
Alrighty. I appreciate it.
Gotcha. And we'll probably, let's see, we'll zoom back and just watch the ship slowly sail out of the channel into the ocean beyond. I think we will end here for today just a little bit early because I've got an outro. I've got an outro scene. But first, we need to get, let's see here. We need to get the appropriate scene going right here. Oh, I clicked on that because it said rain, and that's not rain.
Well, it is.
I mean, yes.
Hey, now that we're leaving Hawthorne, rain.
All right. So, let's rewind just a little bit to just before the start of the Basilica raid. We find ourselves inside the Rum Runner's hideout, in front of the door leading to Alice's room. The door opens, and Bob exits, shutting the door quickly behind him. The camera pulls out, and we can see his full body. In his gloved left hand is a small green gem, slowly pulsing a weak green light. In his right hand, we see his star knife coated in a layer of blood. He pockets the gem and pulls out a rag, running it over the stained blades of the knife. As he cleans, his eyes unfocus, and we see his form start to change, flickering like a cracked computer screen. His eyes flicker between its usual rich brown to scarlet and his hair from ginger to raven. We hear his voice as if from inside his mind, replaying a conversation. Vivedra, you know why I'm here. It's time. Sorvald speaks up. What are you talking about? Vivedra? Robert, you promised you'd leave her out of it. I did, but then she decided to take matters into her own hands. Is anyone listening? What's going on? Is this because of Vivedra being here? It's far more than that, lass. But unfortunately, that's all you get to know. What are you doing? Put that down or I'm... Thud. Something heavy hits the ground. Stop! What are you doing? You promised! You're not Bob. Who are you? Another voice speaks. Your salvation. A voice calls from downstairs. We're waiting on you, Bob. I'd hate to be late because of your hurt ego. And with that, Bob snaps out of his stupor, his form returning to normal. He gives one last glance at the door and then walks down towards the stairs, pushing the finishing touches on his weapon. And we're going to fade out there.
Okay,
So, let's get some sign-offs. Let's start with Gary.
Holy shit, dude. Today's been a hell of a session. I loved it. It's been so good. It's so good. I loved it. But it is your local tech sport, and you come here playing Cousin Igor and Grandma. And in one episode, there's been I love it. I love it. Honestly, you know. But yeah. So I don't actually have any other games anymore. So if you want to catch me again, come on back next week. Or is it next week or week after?
Next week.
All right. Okay. But yeah. So come on back next time to catch me playing. Man, I'm excited. Yeah, that's all for me.
Alrighty. Moving on to computer.
I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and boy, what a trip it's been. The people died, people came back to life. We are hanging out with someone who could be a pirate and whose cousin should be named Nico. And I was Eliadris and Corin, who are both poised for lots of fun adventures, or one really dangerous adventure. Also, later tonight, I may be in the Ballad of the Menagerie, playing a Shadow, a cat person who learned recently that, yeah, there's a reason cats don't like big bodies of water, especially not trying to cross a river on a freaking raft. Okay, and on Wednesday, I run from hench to mensch, where I've got a few henchman level supervillain wannabes, and I'm running them up the ladder to success or great evil. Kind of depends on how they feel about it. And when I can, I'm on my own channel, The Computer King, streaming usually Magic the Gathering Arena. And it's only 18 days before I retire from supervillainy on Twitch. So the 20th, just come by, say hi. I'll probably just be yapping. So that's it.
Alrighty. James.
Hi ho, friendolos. My name is James, otherwise known as Nightheart. You caught me here today playing a whole bunch of different characters, although now we're kind of pulling back a little bit, and for now, it is just going to be Urves the Everward, the Elven Paladin, and Rawl, the formerly homunculus turned Duskwalker human, who is probably going to have to get used to not being a weird alchemical abomination, but at the same time, there's quite a few perks that coming from being an undead abomination. Well, not really undead, but not really alive either. Can't you see I'm doing the fish stick? It's a very delicate state of being.
Nice.
You can also find me on Mondays where I play Serold, the Silver Child, the guy who might as well be called S because he's pretty much L, except he hopefully won't get murdered by a guy with a book. And then on Wednesdays you can find me playing Nico, the pain manipulating mutant, who I guess got the Denny dumps last week because I was not there because I was having a big sad sick boy day. And on Saturday, sometimes you can catch me in Justice Grab Bag as any different things, but it's never a guarantee now that I've been working. And I think that's it for me.
All right, and finally, me. Daniel, go ahead.
I was like, I'm just not gonna say anything. No, I'm done. No, yeah. What up? I'm Daniel, Sassy McNasty 69. I played a key Frostwalker and Samir Amari. So many names. That's why I get so. Who? Yeah, like I talked to Gunner before. I was like, yeah, if something happens to Samir, like he's gonna go on a rampage, much like a dragon would, and then he died. And I was like, ah, shit. I thought Aki would be the one that would fail that, but no, Aki.
I did too. I really did too. So,
because like Samir could have handled it after that. Like, all right, I got to bring him back. I'll figure it out. So yeah, but yeah, they're gonna go out and do some shit for the gods. Find out God's hidey hole place, or Bob's hidey hole place. Get the relic for Gorham. Should have been a quest for a key anyway. And what was the key supposed to do again? I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, supposed to find a person. Ooh. And then let's see. Yeah, I'll bring in a druid. I really haven't seen any druids, and I've been looking through it, and it's really fun, and you'll like it. I don't know if I'm gonna stick with the old lady druid or if I'm gonna stick with the guy, old man. I don't know. Figure it out. That's for another time. Anyways, you can catch me later tonight for the Ballad of Menagerie as Oliver Byrne, the bear who's just a bear, exhausted, fatigued, infected with alien bug eggs, and swept down a river, now in the middle of combat. He might die. Probably will. And then beyond that, you can catch me on Wednesdays for Hinge to Minch. Oh my god, I don't want to say too much because James is here right now. All I'm gonna say is my girlfriend's got a body, and yeah, I'm super fast, super strong, super tough, run in straight lines. Have a new power suit that punches things even harder than I can punch them, so it's awesome. And I outrank everyone in the group now. Just saying. Yeah, pop my collar for that.
shut up.
And beyond that, I think, yeah, that's everything other than just the grab bags, which will happen on Saturdays periodically. Now that they're mostly open, it's just whenever he the people together and figure out what he's gonna run. So, and it'll be all sorts of things. I won't bother listing them off because I've signed up for pretty much everything for that, except Legion Championship Wrestling as Bear the Boulder Breaker. But yeah, that's everything.
All right. And I am Cyrus Smith, your DM for today. And wow, that was a ride. We went from completely obliterating the fourth wall to, well, is it called situational irony when you know something your character doesn't? James can back me up on that one.
Yes.
All right. So, to cases of the most extreme situational irony the world has ever seen. Yeah, you could also find me on Monday, where I'm going to play Tinkle Bailey, the isekai who is, well, let's see. He's not happy with the captain right now. Everybody's doing some weird things. Oh, and then he got fucking blackmailed, so that'll be fun to deal with. You, you got blackmailed. Ugh, fuck you. All right, you can also find me on Wednesday, on Hinch to Mensch, where I'm playing Acer, the telepathic sniper. That's all I'm going to say about that, because there are people here who do not know what they need to know. You can also find me on, yeah, I think that is it. So, without further ado, what should our RIP be this week?
Future Bob.
R.I.P. Alice.
I think that's appropriate. R.I.P. Alice.
R.I.P. Alice.